to another edition of the DoorDash Drivers Live, the best live show in the gig economy. I'm your host, Mr.BetonYou. Oh, that was really professional. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. If you're out working, hope you're making money, hope you're being safe. If you're somewhere, got your feet kicked up in the recline chair, and you're listening or watching, I hope you're feeling good, and I hope you had a great weekend, and I hope you're ready for a really even better week. We got the holiday week coming up. Thanksgiving is on Thursday. The biggest drinking night of the year is the night before on Wednesday, right? Call it Blackout Wednesday. If you know, you know. Festivities will be high this week. Money will be there, but maybe some of you will be taking some time off and not making money, which is good as well. So we have a lot of topics to dive into today. It's been an interesting week in the gig world. It has been interesting for me, interesting for a lot of you guys. I've seen some interesting content, and we're going to dive into all that right now. All right, so let me go ahead and check this lighting real quick. Hold up one second. And hit the thumbs up while you guys are waiting for the show to really get underway. All right, let me see something here. We're going to rock with that right now. I think it'll be fine. I think it looks okay. All right, 176 in the building. We need to get 100 thumbs up within the next 5 minutes. Hit the thumbs up on this video. You are just hitting the thumbs up for what's going to be a very interesting live. I'm going to share with you what we have going on right now. Now, I got a few topics. StreamYard link will be open. This live is either going to be 2 hours or 5. I haven't decided yet. It might be an extended. It's going to be at least 2 hours. Shout out to the over 200 people in the building already. Now, let me talk to you about some of the topics we're going to talk about tonight. What I'm going to call DoorDash tonight. DoorDash Support. I'm going to a live call with them. You guys are going to hear it because I got a contract violation this week and I got some questions. Now, I'm not mad about it. I'm over it. It is what it is, but this is a learning lesson. I got questions. Maybe you guys got answers. Let's see what DoorDash says. I don't expect much from them, but I want us to learn tonight because, and I'm going to ask y'all some questions too. Okay. All right. So I'm seeing some things and this word gets thrown around a lot. I use it in the thumbnail, the description on purpose. Dasher Purge, mass deactivations. Our man Bentley Coop made a video talking about, he said that and he was talking about the 90% completion rate. I've heard UDM talk about it. I've talked about it. Other content creators have had their spin on it and how they think it's either good, bad, not a big deal. We'll talk a little bit about that as well. But that goes into this. Some people think that the reason they're doing this is trying to get rid of drivers. I'll give my take on that and offer some information, okay? And then I got a order never arrived today. Now, I've gotten these before. I've never stolen somebody's food. I've always delivered it to the right place. I've always done that, right? And this week, a gentleman named Todd, I'll call him out again because he is a miserable piece of trash. I'm going to say it, and I'll continue to say it. His name is Todd, T-O-D-D. I'm calling you out. You're not watching this, so you're not affected. Lived in a nice, beautiful home in a nice area, had a car in the driveway, so he could have got it himself. And I looked up this gentleman. He's like in his 60s, and he said he never got his food. So this isn't somebody that is starving for food, somebody that doesn't have means to get food. No, this was a miserable customer. So we're going to call DoorDash and ask them, hey, I took a picture. You guys got the picture. It's in the app, right? Why? And I submitted my appeal, my dispute. Why is it still there? Now, I'm not concerned about it. However, some of you guys are, and maybe some of you guys have been deactivated from the platform because you've gotten so many of these. The app tells us if you get one, you're good. If you get many, you could be deactivated per the TOS. So that means if I go out tomorrow and somebody else says they didn't get it, and then Tuesday somebody else says they didn't get it, and then Wednesday somebody else says they didn't get their order and they're all lying, I could have 4 by Wednesday. I haven't hit my 100 deliveries by then, I'm sure. And I could be taken off the platform and I did absolutely nothing wrong. I have a dash cam. I can send that footage to DoorDash. Hey, it is what it is. We're using this as a learning. And then what could we do to make sure these things don't happen? I protected myself. I took a picture. The guy in-app chatted me and said thanks. It's the only Penn Station order I've done in weeks. And he even said the date was the 16th. So he just got a free meal. He tipped on the app. So something's not right. Something in this whole scenario just seems a little weird. Hit the thumbs up. 276 in the building. We're on our way to 100 thumbs up. Let's do it before we get the show going. So we're going to talk about some of those things today. All right. And we're going to talk about this. I put this in the Dasher Purge, as I called it. And I put this in the description, mass deactivations, ? I'm not worried. Do I think there are mass deactivations on DoorDash? No. I think anybody that says that is wrong. Okay. I don't think there's mass deactivations with DoorDash. I think we like to give these apps a lot of trouble, and we assume things based on one content creator getting deactivated, and maybe this person, you hear this and you hear this. No, it's not mass deactivations. I don't believe there is. There's been no proof of that. Okay. But some people seem to think that the 90% thing is a way for them to get rid of drivers. Now, I'm going to give you guys a hot take on that. This 90% completion rate, to me, it's not a bad thing. You guys might disagree, and that's okay. We look at the apps differently. We work them differently. Our completion rates might be different. They're going to reset it to 100. So it's not like you have to work your way up from 85 to 90. Like, they're going to reset it on the 6th of December in markets where they haven't started it already. I'm not concerned. We'll get into that as well. Now, I do want to give some shout outs to channel members. It's been a long time since I've done that. And we have some channel members I'm going to shout out every channel member that we have on this channel right now, just to show you guys some love and appreciation. 110 likes. Keep it going. Appreciate y'all. Now, I'm just going to give the names real quick, run them down. I thank all of you guys for supporting the channel. I thank all of you guys for watching here. I thank all the channel moderators. Everybody that gives me any semblance of time, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, thank you. You are helping the channel, the brand. You're contributing in a way that you feel is fair, and I appreciate you. But the channel members, let's give some love. Eric, Red from Gig Wars Officials, Tiffany W., our latest channel member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rideshare Rodeo, Savvy Shopper Delivers, Mary Sims, Paul Munchez, Rodney, Rational Gig Driver, Big Carl, representing the 314. Appreciate you, brother. Chastity, Alley Cat, Gigaholic Rex, Scott B, Scott M, Cray, Nay, Cody C, what's up, what's up? Chris Boy from across the pond in Australia. What's up, brother? Dash Your Life Hawaii from Hawaii. What's up? What's up? What's up? I see you. Jamming Gig Mom representing Cleveland. What's up? What's up? Appreciate you. Mad Dash, my brother from another mother. What up? Amber G, Rose, Chase 46, DMF, Bud Soda. My man Hannibal is hungry. Elliot, Sean, Steven, and I think Mary. Thank you guys for being channel members. It means a lot to me that you are supporting the channel. I do a lot. I make daily content. I go live and I give you guys my time, my perspective, and entertain. I appreciate all the support. Thank you very, very much. All right. So let's talk about my week real quick, and then I'll get into the chat. Moderators, if there's people in the chat talking bad about me, let it stand. I'll time people out if I know them, but let it stand. Let their voice be heard. It helps the algorithm. It helps the engagement. As long as they're not saying something crazy. If it's just about me, let it stand. If they're being a distraction, you can time them out. That's different. Use your best judgment for those type of things. Now, this week has been interesting. I had what I considered my worst DoorDash day because many different things happened that were just bad. Got a contract violation, which it happens. We all have had them, I'm sure. It's not the end of the world, but it doesn't feel good. It just doesn't feel good. I had $8 in streak pay not offered to me or not given to me, even though I did what DoorDash said, hey, do 5 orders in a row. I actually did 6. They didn't pay me the $8 because they ended my dash an hour early. Susan, thank you for being a new member. I'm going to put that up. Appreciate you very, very much. We had, what else do we have going on? That particular day, we had the contract violation. I didn't get paid $8. There was something else that happened. I can't remember. Looking back, it's really insignificant now, but I think it's these type of things are what make us worry sometimes, because the one thing that we don't have in this type of work on any gig app is we don't really have protection. I could wake up tomorrow. I could be deactivated. I just could. There could be another 2 or 3 people that report they didn't get their food on Friday that doesn't hit until tomorrow or tonight, and I could be deactivated. That's a sucky feeling. Now, I'd figure it out. We'd figure it out, but it sucks. It would suck. There's no rhyme or reason about it. Like, it would just absolutely suck. So I think, DoorDash wants us to take pictures. They want us to do certain things. And even when we do it, they automatically side with the consumer. That can be frustrating. That can absolutely be frustrating. It just can. Okay. So this week was kind of an up and down. Steve, thanks, man. Appreciate you for being a member. Smack that like, y'all. Yeah. What are we at? 124. Let's get to 200 before we know it. Hit that like button. I'm going to have the StreamYard link open. I'm going to call DoorDash live today. And I'm going to ask them, hey, what's up? I got this contract violation. I disputed it. Can you help me with this? I took a picture. Can you see the picture? You see the picture, right? It's in there somewhere. I took it for a reason. How do you guys just automatically give me that contract violation? We'll get into that, the 90% completion rate. Before I call DoorDash, I do want to talk about the 90% completion rate because I actually met 2 different drivers this week. And I listen, I ear hustle when I'm out. I just do. I'm very observant when I'm out. I'm listening to staff. I'm listening to the driver. I'm just I ear hustle. Okay. If you know, you know. I heard these guys talking. It was Friday night towards the end of my day. All right. Right around dinner time or whatever. And I heard these guys talking. Hey, did you hear about the new 90%? You got to have 90% acceptance or they can deactivate you. And the guy's like, what? And he went to go pull his phone up. He goes, yeah, look, if you don't have 90% acceptance rate, you can be deactivated. I stopped. I looked at him and said, actually, it's completion rate. He goes, no, you got to accept 90%. I said, no. Look again. It's completion. You don't need acceptance rate. You cannot be deactivated. That's not what it is. And he read. He goes, oh, yeah. So many times I think there are drivers that look at things and they get completion rate and acceptance rate backwards or mixed up. Many of you guys have talked about it in the chats. What up, Gary? Appreciate you, man. And it's very interesting that people think, I just saw Gary through my eye there. What's up, bro? See, I ain't talked to you in a while. We got to connect. Appreciate you for being here. Completion rating, 90%. I got the email, many of you guys have, on the 6th of December. So a couple of weeks, they're going to reset Dashers in St. Louis and many other markets to 100% completion. So whatever you're at right now, when you wake up on the 6th or the 7th, it'll be 100. And what they're telling you is in order to stay on a platform, you got to stay above 90. Okay, you got to stay above 90. So that means rolling 100 out of the last 100 deliveries that you've accepted, you got to complete 90 of those, which means you can drop 10. Okay? They're doing this because obviously they want orders to continue to be facilitated. They don't want us walking into a store, waiting for 2 minutes and dropping it. Now, you can still do that. You just can't do it 11 times out of 100. You can only do it 10. I think most of us, put your CR, completion rating, in the chat. I'll take a look at some. I bet most of us are above 90. I bet most of us are. And if you're not, don't worry. You're going to obviously get reset to 100 and just don't go below 90. Now, some of you that multi-app and maybe you're on a DoorDash order paying you $10. You've been in this store for 5 minutes. It's paying you 10. You've been in the store for 5. It's only going a couple miles, but then an Uber Eats or a Grubhub comes in for $30. Yeah, a lot of you guys might drop that DoorDash and go to the Uber. Some of you might keep the DoorDash and take the Uber, but some of you want to have that completion rating. You want to unassign it, and that's okay. Also, a lot of times if you're waiting so long, I think when you get to about the 10-minute mark, the app will tell you can unassign without penalty, and it won't affect your completion rating. Something to take into consideration while you're out there, right? So if you're at the 7-minute mark and you want to drop it, wait 3 more minutes, wait for that alert, then drop it so it doesn't affect the CR. You want to protect yourself so you can stay on a platform because these apps are just opportunities. Don't look at it anything more than that. But I'm not worried. I actually think this is a good thing. I'm going to say this, and if somebody's offended because I'm saying your number in the chat, it doesn't mean to offend. This is my opinion. If you're a DoorDash driver and your completion rating is in the 70%, come on, what are you doing here? Some would say you might be hurting your market more than helping it. If you're a DoorDash driver and your completion rating is at 85%, yeah, you're not going to be able to work the apps exactly how you want, but 90% is not a hard thing to achieve. It's just not. Now, if DoorDash came out next month and said, hey, acceptance rate is going to matter. You have to, in order to stay on our platform, you got to be at 50% or above. Oh, that's a problem. To me, that's a bigger problem than the completion rating. The completion rating is a gig economy app company just saying, hey, I want you to finish the work that you assigned yourself to finish. And there's an app, in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with that. Many other apps do it. And I think if my completion rating is 100%, which is hard to do, but some of y'all might be. I'll get in the chat in a minute. If my completion rating is 100 and yours is 85, I should be prioritized more than you. Point blank, period. Now, my completion, I'll look it up right now for you guys. Before I do that, I'll give some shout out. Let's see. 98, actually 100 says Rideshare Rodeo. 80, says Darren. 99 to 100, 99, 78 says Paulie 1K. I think that's trash, bro. I say that respectfully. I think a 78% completion rate is absolute trash. That's my opinion. 93, 95, 13. There can't be 13% completion rate. That's impossible. 92, 100, 99, 97. So most of you guys are very high. I've only seen one person. 40? No, you can't be 40% completion. No way. 96. So most of you guys are nice. 79. That's trash. That's bad. Now, I will say this. I will say this. If you're in a market where a lot of your restaurants are slow and stop accepting orders from that place. That's one option to keep it, But think about it like this. If you accepted the order, because all of you guys are pretty smart drivers, there was probably a tip on there, or seemed to be a tip. It was worth your time based on the mileage and money or whatever you factor in. Why not wait a couple minutes? Now, if you walk in there like, hey, it's going to be 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, drop it. That's not going to happen 10 times out of 100 in most cases. Now, I think a lot of us expect the order to be ready right there when we walk in. We do have to be a little bit patient, y'all. Anybody that's worked in restaurants should understand that. And if you keep going to the same Papa John's and they keep telling you it's 30 minutes, stop accepting orders from that Papa John's. Or wait till it tells you you can unassign. That way you can protect that 90%, and then you're unassigning without penalty. I know penalty is a weird word for a lot of us, but that's my take on it. We are independent contractors, right? Whatever we want to call ourselves, self-employed, independent contractors, a gig at company, any last mile, any courier service, any rideshare service, any kind of work that we're doing, any kind of independent contractor service. Steve, now this is maybe a bad scenario, but Steve does lighting work for shows and music festivals. If he accepts a gig and he cancels last minute, if he does that enough, different line of work, but if he does that enough, do you think they're going to keep calling him? Probably not. If you call off on your W-2 every Friday, do you think they're going to keep scheduling you to make money on Friday? Probably not. If you continue to drop, they're protecting their business. It is what it is. That's a hot take for some of you guys. The 90% completion rate to me is actually going to help me, because they might mass deactivate, purge drivers. Means more opportunity for me, because I'm willing, and I know it's very easy to keep it above 90. It's very easy in St. Louis to do that. Your market might be different, then maybe you have to have a different strategy. Hit them thumbs up. We're almost at 400 people in the room, 140 likes. Appreciate you guys. That's my hot take on that. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think it's a big issue. I think we love to talk shit on DoorDash. I did it this week. I told DoorDash to F you about 5 times in my video because I meant it, because they were not acting like a good app on that particular day, right? But all these apps have different ratings and metrics and driver scores. All of them have it. But we love to beat DoorDash up because they're the bad wolf, right? And we know that when we make content, we talk about DoorDash, more people are going to listen because they're the big bad wolf. But all these apps have something similar, okay? And I think if I'm an app, I want drivers that are going to actually finish the work that they signed up to do. I don't think that's unreasonable. I don't think it's unreasonable at all. I think 10 out of the last 100 is actually really easy. Now, if they're next year, if they're like, you had to complete 100 of your deliveries, that's impossible because life happens. You get an accident, you get this, you get that. A store says, hey, we're not even open. But 10% leeway, not an issue for me. It's just not. And anybody that is really upset by it, what up, Steve? Thanks, man. Let me get into that. Anybody that's like really upset about it, I just don't understand it. But you guys can come on the show tonight and tell me why that is. Let's see what Steve's got going on here. Thanks for $9.99. Steve says 377 watching 100. He says like, smack the like or dislike. As Steve knows, a dislike and a like go the same way. Appreciate you, brother. We'll catch up soon. So that's my take on the 90%. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think it's a big deal. I would challenge you guys to look at it differently. Okay. And how can you make it work for you? That's it. And if you're in the 70%, they're going to reset it to 100, re-strategize. There's not a purge. There's not mass deactivations. I don't believe that. I don't see that. I have one of the most engaging channels for DoorDash drivers, probably the most engagement comments, emails. People have my personal phone. I don't get people telling me they're getting deactivated very often. I just don't. And I think if we were seeing it and there was some kind of purge, I think I would know about it. Now, I hear things, but those things happen, right? I'm not concerned. I don't want you guys to be concerned by it. Re-strategize, reframe, readjust, figure out what places do I just want to maybe not go to at all because historically I have to drop them. Be patient. Wait for that unassigned, penalty-free, and then you're good. You can drop it, and then your AR went up because you accepted it, but your completion rate won't go down. Work the app smarter, not harder. Very simple. So I wanted to get that out of the way. Now let me get in the chat and say what's up to who's in the building. Hit the thumbs up for you, boy. We're at 175 likes. This is crazy. Let's get to 200. Let's make this live. Let's make it reach the algorithm so people can actually watch some content with value versus maybe watching some cats play the piano tonight. Okay, let's do this. Who do we got in the building? Okay, we got Sonia, Brian, Juan, Jada Driver. The penalty free hasn't been working sometimes here. Well, it's interesting. I don't think I've actually tried it. I've gotten that message many times, but I don't think I've unassigned. I'm gonna have to test it out and see. Appreciate you saying that though. Nomadic Geek, come on. What's up? What's up? What's up? Brian, Smoke. I see NC, Coco. What up? What up? Let me see what we got here. Porky, Mad Dog, Chase, Giggity. What's up? Will. What's up, brother? Edward, Joseph Long. What's up, man? Hope you're doing well. I'm lucky. I never really had to wait too long. If I did, I just played a game. Yeah, that's a good strategy. Waiting sucks though. Listen, I'm impatient sometimes. I get it, y'all. Judge Dre, what up? What up? Bad analogy. You can't compare an analogy where you control everything and when others have control over your success. We can't control certain things, but maybe the analogy wasn't great. I did say that. Appreciate you, Dre, for coming in. What's up, man? Tammy, Zach, Darren. What's up, Darren? What's up? What's up? What's up? Grim, Wicked Penny. So most of you guys are in the 90s. 89 says Bogus Danger. Delivering with Ellen. How are you? I'm at 95. Yeah, I think it's really easy to be there. Monster Lives at 93. I am not concerned. What up, April Bean? LT, what up, 90%. My completion rate is 99. I've had mine at 100 once for maybe a few days. I think I was going to show you guys what it is right now. Let me show you guys where we're at. And we're going to call DoorDash Live, and we're going to talk about that. Can you guys see that? Let me see. I think you can. Yeah, contract violation. I got it on Thursday, I think it was. I don't know. My acceptance rate right now is at 69. There you go. Full transparency. Those are my numbers. I have 9,956. 44 more deliveries to 10K. And I remember some people were saying a couple of months back when Dashers hit 10K, it was part of their like celebrating their anniversary year, though. I think when them being in business for 10 years, they gave out like money. If I get money from DoorDash, I'm cashing that check. I got no problem. I'll make a video. Oh, DoorDash gave me $5,000. I'd be happy with it. I got no problem with that. I think most of y'all would, right? Hit the thumbs up for your boy. All right, so we're gonna call DoorDash live tonight. I'm gonna do that before I actually put the StreamYard link up for the panel tonight. Okay. I'm gonna be polite. I'm not gonna yell and scream. I'm just gonna ask them a couple questions, and I want to see where the conversation goes. Now, for full transparency, these are third-party agents. They don't work for DoorDash. They work with DoorDash. They're not employees. Most of them we know they're in India or another part of the world. I've had a Hispanic speaking support agent actually this week. So when I call now, and this said before, but most recently when I've called the last week, it says I'm Dasher VIP support. I think they see my name and they give me a Spanish language speaking person. They have an accent, I could tell. And it's not somebody from India or anything like that, right? I've never had an agent that spoke English. Like they spoke English, but English wasn't their first language. I could tell. People have accents. Nothing wrong with it, right? So we'll see who we get tonight. Not that it matters, but I'm going to ask them a couple questions. Why did I get a contract violation when I delivered it? I took a picture the way the app wanted me to. I submitted my dispute, and I can also email you dash cam video of me going to the house. You can see me set it down. Well, I think, yeah, you can see me set it down. And then as I'm coming back, I have nothing in my hands. So I clearly set it there. And then there's a picture. So yeah, in some cases, could people do all those things, drive up the street and go back up and take the bag? Yeah, but I didn't do that. Right. So this is also on the fringes of Uber announcing, I think it was 2 weeks ago, that they put some things within the app to help false deactivations, false claims. This is Uber rideshare, false claims from passengers saying my driver was drunk or my driver did this. There's a way now within the app, and Uber's trying to protect riders in a better way so that these false deactivations don't happen as often, right? So what can DoorDash do and similar to that? I have no idea, but I'm going to call them tonight and I'm going to do it live because why not, right? I don't like the feeling. Now, am I worried that I'm going to get deactivated or there's this purge on DoorDash? I'm not, because there's not that. I don't believe that there is, okay? I think we'd be hearing more about it. We can't just take one or two isolated incidents, a couple incidents, even if it's 10 people on DoorDash or on Facebook or on Reddit. If there's 10 people on YouTube saying, I got deactivated from DoorDash today, that's not a lot, right? So that doesn't mean it's purging or whatever. And I don't think DoorDash is trying to get rid of drivers with the 90%. They want to keep drivers, don't they? Think about that. They want as many drivers as possible. They just do. Most of the time, I believe that. So, but it does suck to having to think about, damn, what if I get another couple this week? It's not likely, but it's possible. And I've done everything I can do on that ride along, on that shift. I did everything correct, and I still got one, and it's still there. So if I get another couple, the AI algorithm might just say, hey, this guy's got 3 this week. He's done. Let's deactivate him. He broke the TOS. That would suck, right? That would suck. It just would, because it's taking away a piece of my livelihood and a piece of an opportunity to make money. Let me read this comment from here. I would bet each day there are over 100 deactivated drivers because they have millions of drivers. So what's the percentage on that, though, Gary? If there's millions and there's 100 a day, is that a lot? I don't know. You tell me. You're more of a numbers guy than me. I think 100 is probably accurate. But out of those 100, how many are legit? Don't we think some dashers are getting deactivated for legitimate reasons? So let's say half of them are legit. That's 50 a day. It's not a lot. Talking about millions, it's not a lot. That's like saying, hey, I'm going to, it's just not a lot. I think we're focusing on the wrong things. That's my opinion, right? Should we call DoorDash? Let me stay in the chat with you guys just for a little bit longer. But I think it's about that time. I think it's time we give them a call. But I want to read some chat messages and put them up here. 1%. Yeah, 1%. Oh, is Roy in the house? What up, Roy? Pacific Drip. What up, what up? Hi, Gary. How are you? Says delivering with Ellen. I hope Gary's doing good. I hope he's all moved and ready to go. JS Investing says, why you keep blaming AI? Why do I keep blaming AI? Not blaming AI. It's a fact. I got that contract violation. A human being did not look at that. It was AI generated. That's a fact. Debate me. Come on the panel tonight. Renting accounts out. Yes, that's against TOS, right? So can we really be that mad if you do something against TOS technically? I didn't. I got a contract violation. If I get deactivated for actually delivering food and a customer lies, I didn't break the TOS. Right? So let's keep it factual here, right? So that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about those deactivations. Ray says, I said hello, independent employee. What's up, man? Gig Gal, what's up? How are you doing, Gig Gal? What'd she say? Oh, DoorDash Support. Yeah, we're gonna call them. I'm not gonna get spicy with them tonight because it's Sunday night. No room for that. But I want to ask a couple questions just to see what they say. Victoria says that's exactly how they treat us, like employees without paying it. I hear class action coming. Maybe do you think they treat us like employees? I think a lot of people think that they do. I don't feel that way personally. But I could understand why some of you might feel that way because your experience might be different. I don't feel like an employee of DoorDash. But if you think that, you're entitled to that opinion. I've had one in my life reverse, and I think it was my first one. It was a Subway delivery. I actually filmed it. It was a couple of months into my YouTube journey. That's the only one that came off. The other ones I've gotten have always stayed, and they've had to come off after my 100 deliveries. I think that I have 4 to 5 with above 900 deliveries. Okay. Ceci in the house. Autobahn. What up? Marty. What up? Marty says, stop calling them Dasher Support. They don't support Dasher. Marty, I'll say this. Yeah, support can be frustrating, but I think most of the time we're calling support in a time that we need something and we're frustrated already. I've had some good support agents that have taken care of things I needed taken care of. So I don't think they're all bad, but It's definitely frustrating calling support. It's frustrating calling customer service for your Spectrum online Wi-Fi. It's frustrating calling any company for anything, right? And I think DoorDash Support's no different. Nobody wants to be on the phone with a support agent of any company. That's how I look at it, right? All right, so let's go ahead and let's give them a call. We're going to call them live. Okay, we're going to do it right now. All right, and we're going to see what they say. And let's go ahead and go into my phone. I'm going to do this live with you guys. You guys should be able to hear. I'll put it on speakerphone, okay? So last time I called them was Thursday at I was on November 16th at 1:34. Okay, and this is when I called about the DoorDash streak. Okay, so as you can see right there, it's the call log. Okay, so we're gonna call them again right now. You guys ready? Hit the thumbs up. How many? 209 likes. Let's get to 300. Let's go. All right, call. Speaker. Can you guys hear that? Hit me a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear it, okay?
Thank you for calling DoorDash. To continue in English, press 1. I have noticed that you have a Dasher account with DoorDash. Are you calling in as a Dasher?
Yes.
Got it. Thank you for confirming.
Thanks. I see the thumbs up, guys. You guys can hear it, okay?
Report a safety issue. Please press 9.
No safety issue.
Otherwise, remain on the line.
What do you think is going to happen here? Oh, I would like to talk to a support agent, please, about a contract violation.
I understand that you're calling to get help with a Dasher violation.
Got him on mute.
Is that correct?
Yes, it is. See what happens. What do you think is going to happen?
You are now being routed to VIP Premium Dasher.
What up, Gigwise? I see you, brother. How you doing, man?
May be monitored or
So they said Premium Dasher. Who knows what that means? I guess it's because I'm a top Dasher. I have no idea.
Participation in this session will be considered as express consent to be monitored or recorded. Please stay on the line after your call for a brief survey about your experience.
I'm going to turn it. Oh.
Hi, Premium Support is Ruby. How may I help?
Hi, how are you tonight?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. How about you? How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you. I just have a question. I had an issue this past Thursday, and I wanted to ask a couple questions to see if somebody could help me with that. I talked to somebody already, or I didn't talk to somebody about it. I actually put a dispute in online in the app. I got a contract violation for order never received. But in the app, I took a picture of it. I dropped it off. The gentleman in the in-app chat, the customer, his name was Todd, T-O-D-D. He said thank you after I dropped it off, and I said, well, you're welcome. So all that should be in the app, I would hope. But then an hour later, I got a contract violation because he reported that he never received it. So I would like to see what you guys could do about that. I don't want the contract violation in my account. I know that DoorDash drivers can be deactivated off the platform if you get too many of those. So I was hoping you can shed some light and help me out this evening.
Let me help you file an appeal because that's the only way to remove a contract violation, which is filing an appeal. Okay, you mentioned it's for Todd. That's the customer's name.
Yes, it was on the 16th, on Thursday at about 12 o'clock. And his name was Todd. It was an order from Penn Station.
Have you confirmed if that is also the same order? Once you click the ratings tab and then click the contract violation, is it also the same merchant?
Yes, the app tells me the date and it tells me the merchant. And that was the only order I've done from Penn Station in the last 2 weeks. And I actually picked up from Penn Station that day. So he said he never got it within an hour or so of me dropping it off to him. So that's how I know that it's from that order and in that particular name.
Let me check here, okay?
That's great. Thank you. What do you guys think is going to happen? Hit the thumbs up. Let's get 500 people in here. We're calling DoorDash Support live to see if we can get a contract violation, get some answers. I got them on mute right now. They can't hear us, but yeah, maybe this helps you guys. Maybe if you do this, it's just about calling when you have a little bit of time so that You could wake up and feel a little less pressure of wondering if I might get a second or third one. Maybe she could do something for us. Maybe she can't. I don't know, but we're going to try, right? It doesn't hurt to try. Todd is definitely a Karen. Yeah, screw Todd. Yeah, 100%. Anybody that's backing these customers to do this.
1 second. I'm still trying to locate here the order for Todd.
Yeah, no problem. Take your time. Anybody that has a problem with me saying, I hope Todd, but listen, Todd is a joke. Okay? Todd is a joke. Having food delivered to your house is not essential. I don't care how hungry you are. To lie about not getting your order makes you a miserable scumbag. You're the low of the low. Because
do you remember the exact house number where you delivered the order?
I don't remember the exact house number. No. I could probably look that up if you give me a second. Why do you need that information? Will that be helpful for you?
Well, sometimes it happens. Okay, the customer will report they did not deliver the order if the cashier delivered the order to the wrong house. So.
Oh, okay. I understand what you're saying. I 100% know I delivered it to the correct house. I could get you the house number if that's helpful by probably looking at something or recording, but I don't remember it off the top of my head. But that wouldn't have been the case. I definitely delivered it to the correct house, 100%.
Okay, I'm
She's pretty good.
Hear the picture that you sent. Okay, during the drop off, and also your customer message you through the text message as soon as you complete the delivery. Say thank you, but I'm not really sure what happened about the delivery because there is no any notes or there is no any feedback by the customer here why the report and order never arrived. Okay, but for this one, I also noticed here that you already provided the dispute, and your dispute is currently under review by our dedicated team. Once they are in favor with your appeal, your dispute or any
reading off a script
violation will automatically remove from your account. So let's just wait for our dedicated team to finalize and finish the review.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. How long does something like that usually take for a team to look into that and to get back to me?
Unfortunately, we cannot provide any specific time frame for Dasher since it still depends on our dedicated team. We really can't provide any exact date. But you will just notice on your ratings tab, the contract violation will automatically remove if it's accepted. But if your dispute was being rejected and they are not in favor with the dedicated team, the contract violation still remain on your account up until you complete the 100 eligible handed to me orders. But if this is a single contract violation, you can still dash as normal. Your account will not be termed for deactivation. Script
talk. I completely understand it because it says that in the language says that in the app. I guess my only concern is, and you might not be able to help me with this, and that's okay. But if I go out tomorrow and somebody else lies and says that they didn't get their food when they did, and then I go to work Tuesday and somebody else lies, and then I go to work Wednesday and somebody else lies, and I did everything right. I, was at the right house. I took a picture, and I haven't done 100 deliveries like you said. I could have 4 contract violations, and DoorDash tells me I could be deactivated if I have multiple. And that's a little scary for me, especially when I did everything correct. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes. If that's the case, if you keep receiving a contract violation consecutively, but you failed to dispute all of those, then you might be receiving an email from the team that your account is termed for deactivation. But if you're providing a dispute, then it will not be you're not termed for deactivation. That's why we highly recommend as soon as you receive the contract violation, then file an appeal immediately.
Oh, so what you're saying is if I get a contract violation and if I do this, if I submit the dispute right away, that even if I get more, I'm not, as long as I submit a dispute claim, I'm not going to get deactivated?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. Okay. Well, I appreciate your time. I was just, curious what, if anything, could be done if you guys could even see that I had a dispute. I do appreciate it. I can see that you saw I took a picture and you said you could clearly read what was in the chat messaging. So you guys have a record of that, which is great. So I appreciate your time. And thank you very much. I'll just continue to do what I can on my end and hope nobody else lies again. So thank you.
You're welcome. Until the end of the matter, so get connected to Premium Support Line.
Thank you. All right. Let's break that call down real quick. Now, I expected that to happen. You know, a couple things. Mostly I might have caught that. Maybe you sent a missed it. She was able to look at, she asked me what was the address, blah, blah. It was the right place. I wasn't going to say the guy's address on the number even on live, right? But she was able to, she said, I see the picture. I see that he said thank you right after I dropped it off. And he did. And I told you guys that. And I responded. Actually, my response to him was a little like prayer emojis, like you're welcome or thank you or whatever. This is what I do, right? So they could see that. There's a record of that clearly. And they tell us that. So, but another nugget is she tells us, hey, if you have a dispute and you submitted information, if you get another contract violation, as long as you submit a dispute, I'm not going to get deactivated for that reason. Good to know. Do I trust that all the way? I don't, because these people are reading off scripts. Clearly, she was reading the verbiage and language was almost identical to what I would read in that part of the app when it says you got a contract violation. Let's look at it real quick, and then we'll get on to the rest of the show. I just wanted to do this with y'all because people are using the word purge and mass deactivation, and people are getting contract violations. I got one this week. We got the 90% completion rating, and some people confuse it with acceptance rating. So there's a little bit of worriness there. So I wanted to go through this with you guys in real time with the real scenario that happened to me. But some of the language that she said, she's reading off a script, which I don't care if she's reading off a script. We know that they read off scripts. It can be frustrating, but their hands are tied. They can only do so much, right? But some of the words she used are verbatim from this contract violation, okay? Order never arrived. I'm going to pull it up right here. Tips for contact delivery, submit a helpful photo, blah, blah, blah. Dispute. Your dispute is pending. Review your dispute is currently pending due to volume. Not all disputes are reviewed. Next 100 deliveries. Remember, contract violations only remain for your next 100 deliveries. Contract violations with a contract violation. She said this pretty much verbatim. Contract violations with a pending, quotation marks, dispute do not count towards the activation. So it tells you that in the app. And she just told us that because she's reading it. That's the DoorDash language. Do you trust it or not? That's up to you. Who knows? I don't have no idea. I'm not going to pretend like I do. Contract violations with the pending dispute, which I have that, do not count towards the activation. Any contract violation with the pending dispute will either be reviewed prior to deactivation, so they'll review it, I guess, or will not be considered in making a deactivation decision. So listen, at the end of the day, do I like seeing that on there? No. I don't like seeing one contract violation. I've had two at once from a stack. Some of y'all might remember that. And I was still able to make money, and they still sent me good orders. I didn't feel like I was punished in any way. So did we learn anything? No. Was it maybe entertaining? Sure. She was on her game, some of you guys said, right? I think she was definitely reading off a script, and there's only so much they can do for us. And I did what I needed to do. So if you get a contract violation from a miserable guy named Todd, Todd, I'll tell you where he lives. Well, I'll tell you, he lives around Hampton. I didn't give you his address. But if you're in St. Louis and you deliver a Todd around the Hampton Avenue area, drop the order, unassign it. Because he's probably going to say you didn't get it. So if you deliver to people like Todd or Karen or Kim or Ken, whatever you want to call them, right? And they say they didn't get their food, immediately, as soon as you see that, dispute. Put in your information, send an email, separate email with any other information, a video cam, additional pictures. Always take pictures with the photo that's clear with the address. Protect yourself so that when you submit a dispute, you have all the clear evidence there so that you can at least protect yourself from a possible deactivation. And if you are in a market where you need to keep 90% completion rate, keep 90% completion rate. Stop crying about it. Protect your account, protect your opportunity to make money. That's my hot takes for this evening. Let's open up a StreamYard link. Let's get it popping tonight, guys. All right. So let me go in here real quick. I'm going to invite who wants to come up and talk about these things. I think I had one other topic, but let me do this first. Copy. I'll put it in the chat. And 1 second here. I'm sure I missed some good comments, but I wanted to stay focused with our lady there on the phone and make sure and see what she had popping off for us, see what she could tell us. I was like, hey, maybe she, you know what? I do see it. You know what? I can help you. You're a preferred driver, whatever that means, or VIP. Let me go ahead and take care of this for you. I clearly see you took a picture. He said, thank you, meaning he got it. Let me take this off. And I was hoping maybe that happened and then it would just go away, but that didn't happen. So it is what it is. All right. Let's pop this in here. What is it? Control V. There it is. And I'm going to pin it at the top. If you've never been a part of the show, be a part of the show tonight. I don't know how long we'll be on, but we're going to be on. Pin message. So the link is pinned up at the top of the chat. If anybody feels differently about the 90%, if you feel like that's wrong, if you feel like, you want to talk about contract violations and good or bad ones that you've had, if you feel some type of way about those, we can talk about those things tonight, right? Do you feel like there's mass deactivations? I do not. I do not think there's mass. I don't think there's a purge. I don't think there's any of these things. This is why, okay? If there was that, DoorDash would just be getting rid of people just without any, they would just get rid of us. I think it'd be really easy for them to deactivate Madison, for example, right? For whatever. And she wouldn't even, most people I don't think even really care, right? And they work so little that it's like not a big deal, right? So we can talk about any and all those things tonight on the live. If you have an Android, make sure you have headphones in or earbuds, or I can't bring you on the show because there's going to be feedback and I don't want any kind of feedback. So make sure you have headphones, earbuds, iPods, or it's not iPods, it's Android. But if you have an Android, that's what I'm looking for before you guys come up, okay? I'll give you guys a little bit of time. The pin is the StreamYard link is pinned. Any and all are welcome, all right? Let's see who else we got in the chat. Gig Wise, Gig Giggity, Gene Stevens, they don't have the power to take it off. Well, the first one I got, I remember I called somebody on the phone and it went away. I think if you talk to the right person, I think there are ways that things can come off. I do believe that. I think we've seen that. It might not be in the moment. It might be days later. I think I even seen content where people have said, I got a contract violation. I submitted things and then they took it off. So I've seen that as well, right? Appreciate the $4.99. Is that Adam? Lions. Oh, you trolling me, bro? I'm going to leave your comment up because you paid for it, but today was rough. Thanks for trolling me. Shout out to the 450 in the building still. Hit the thumbs up. Cliff Dog, what up, Nick? What up, Jada Driver? Santi, Ron, Inspector Colombo. Yes. Ooh, that comment stands. Slim Pimpin' Hustler. Chiefs Kingdom, Cruising PC Vet. I'll be in Kansas City for the Chiefs versus the Bills on December 10th. I think it's a Sunday game. Can't wait. Tammy, Matt Dog, the good ones can make things happen. Matt Dog, I believe that. I believe the good ones can make things happen. And I didn't push the issue. I was nice, I didn't, if I would have been like, let me talk to the supervisor, I didn't want to waste her time. I didn't want to waste y'all's time with that. I think if you talk and escalate things enough to the right person, things can happen. Okay. I've managed restaurants enough to know that if a customer gets the right kind of manager, the GM versus the key holder, things can happen in a favorable way for people, right? You just got to know who to talk to and how to talk to them. So I do believe that. When you come into North Carolina, Pedro, I don't know, sometime soon. Well, sometime. I'm making my rounds. I've been to, 6 or 7 cities this year. I'll do another 6 or 7 next year. So we'll see. All right. Let's see. Who do we got waiting? Not trolling. I'm a Lions fan. Listen, Adam, you should be happy. It's been since the 60s you guys have been 8-2. The Lions fans deserve a good team, but you're still the Lions. And the Bears, if the Bears had any semblance of play calling on a 2nd and 3rd down, we would have won that game, but we don't. So it is what it is, right? I don't want to talk about it because I'll start throwing things around the room and stuff like that. I'm not doing all that tonight. So, all right, I see Cowboy, I see Jammin' Gig Mom, I see Bud. So I'm gonna bring you guys up at the same time. Okay, try not to talk over each other. I'm gonna let you guys run the show for a minute. I'm gonna sit back and listen. We're talking about 90% completion rate. How do you feel about it? Contract violations. Are you worried? Are you not worried? If you have an Android, come in with some headphones or whatever so that we can hear you and there's no feedback. I see Bud Soda Jammin' Gig Mom drop. So let's bring up Cowboy Courier and Bud Soda to see what these guys got about this topic. Scola, what up? Scola, what up? Let me read this comment before I bring these guys up. Appreciate the 10. If it's a low-paying order, always take a picture of the house number. It's great information. And the drop-off picture and text the customer. It will be impossible to get a CV if this is a fact. It will be saved in the files. Great point. Even if, if you're doing some hand-to-me's and it's a low-paying, or even if it's anyone, this guy tipped in the app, guys. He tipped $5 or $5.50. He knew what he was doing. He tipped me. This wasn't a low-paying order. It was the first order of the day on Thursday. The first one. Okay? Great advice, though. But the hand-to-me's, let them know. Hey, I got to take a picture. And you don't have to put them in the picture if you feel protect yourself, guys. Protect yourself. Use a body cam. Use your display ride camera in your car pointing at the house so you can clearly see you walking and handing somebody something and walking back to your automobile with nothing in your hand. Protect yourself when you can. Okay? All right. Let's get appreciate the super chats, guys. If you super chat, I'll see it a lot quicker and I can pop it up if you got something valuable to say. It's not necessary, but it is appreciated because it's hard to see all the comments. Okay? Let me go ahead and do this. Oh, and your boy's getting a new camera for Christmas, so wait till after Christmas, and I'm gonna have a nice camera for when we do these StreamYards. I'm gonna link to this laptop. I might get a new laptop. I might get a Mac. I don't know yet. All right, so let's bring up Cowboy Courier, Bud Soda, Jam and Gig Mom. Stay on topic. This is the topic, you three. 90% completion rate with DoorDash. What are your feelings on it? Contract violations from miserable scumbag human beings that are getting food delivered that is not essential and saying they didn't get it. That's the topics. I don't want to hear about anything else. If you got something else, that's for another stream. Let's stay on topic tonight. All right, so let me bring you guys up real quick. We got my man Cowboy, we got my man Bud Soda, and we got Jamming Gig Mom in the house. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing fantastic.
Doing all right. Hopefully I'm not echoing.
Gotcha.
Totally amazing. How are you guys?
Good. Good to see you guys. So I'll start with Cowboy Courier. Cowboy Courier, 90% completion rate. How do you feel about it? Give me your truth. And then also contract violations. What do you think about what happened to me this week? How that DoorDash agent handled it? Should I be worried? What are your thoughts?
Let's tackle that contract violation first. Man, I think that is absolutely despicable on the part of Todd, and all these, these customers that have been glomming onto this. It's kind of been like a trend going around on TikTok and places like that, telling people, here's your life hack, how to get free DoorDash. And, people see that. And I'm sure most people see that and think to themselves, like, that's pretty scummy. Yeah. But there's always going to be plenty of scummy people out there pulling that stuff. After a certain amount of times of, a customer trying to get refunds, eventually they stop issuing refunds to them. They'll tell them, like, hey, you're not eligible for a refund. But then they'll just go and make a new account. Sometimes like addresses can get blacklisted on the DoorDash subreddit. I've heard of people, customers having the delivery address like set to a neighbor's house and saying like, call me when you're close. And then like coming out of, an adjoining house and picking up from them there. And then lo and behold, they get a contract violation from that order. And so, there's always going to be a certain amount of scum on the pond. But I didn't
we can't hear you, man. You sound like you're on
Robot.
Hold on, I'm going to mute him. So, Bud Soda, I'll go with you.
I didn't.
Hold on, Cowboy. Oh, what? Okay, Cowboy.
Cowboy, like robot, bud.
Yeah, a little bit of robot. Bud Soda, what do you think, man? 90% completion rate, contract violations. What are your thoughts?
Deactivation was also one of the subjects. I've been deactivated and got appealed successfully, which is very hard to do.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so I've been on that subject. I'll be quick. I've seen a lot of more posts. If that restaurant is listed open and support refuses to cancel it for you,
Yeah.
Unassigned. Use that 10% for that crap. I don't report a single store closed anymore just to protect myself. I'm at 98%, so I'm gold. As far as I do have one question for you. Was that a hand to me, leave it door kind of situation?
Nope. Leave it door. Took a picture. The picture was in the app. The guy said thank you after I dropped it off, and I was at the right house.
Yeah.
100%.
Usually those fall off after I peel them after like 3-4 days. The can't hand customer, spam that button every single time you got a hand to me. I'm sorry, protect yourself. Take a picture, add your Street Views file pic, put the picture of the food in app chat if they tell you to leave it at the door or something. And even then, try to sneak a pic, post in chat. Say you're on the way. Be on the up and up, guys. Even though the app says that, just be on the up and up. And it's good customer friendly service. People love that because it's not big robotic. But anyways, as far as contract violations, I've had dozens fall off by doing those measures I just described. I've had maybe 2 or 3, and 2 of them were when I first started and didn't know better yet. And I found Bentley Coop, and he had a video on it, and it really helped me out as far as that goes. Is you want to really protect yourself on any of these apps. Uber is probably the most sketch one because there's no way to put a picture in app chat. So I actually default to taking a picture of the address instead of the food and just put a description in the text box. You can pretend you're calling the customer and text them the old school way and put a picture in that way. And the customer will receive it versus via SMS, normal text message, if you would like. And I do that when I'm shopping for customers because I can't literally show them what's on the shelf. Anyways, what I was going to say off Uber is DoorDash is really cantankerous, and this is another reason to expand out, guys. Like, DoorDash should be your app for shopping and to keep you busy otherwise. Because otherwise, it's really cantankerous. My best scammers who got me were the ones who tipped me properly. I had a $90 McDonald's order. They were a 2-minute walk from where I lived at the time. And they got me. They thanked me. They were really nice to my face. And then they had someone else come out and, like, I was talking to management and everyone else at the same time. And DoorDash Support, I was online with them. And they told me exactly what to do. And I followed all their steps. And that contract violation came down in 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's good. Let me ask you. I want to ask your opinion before I get it to Gig or jamming Gig Mom and then back to Cowboy Courier. 90% completion rate. What's your thoughts on it? 2 minutes. Go.
As far as 90%, easily doable. I haven't been down in the 80s for a long time, especially since you can't do the hidden tip. You know, you can't look at what each order pays anymore. So if you're not happy with what that order pays, an acceptance rate that's high is very important, especially above 70. I know you're almost there. You're at the fun number there, which is not fun on that app because, believe me, the tier system's coming to my area. If you got that email,
hold on. Let's not. We're not talking about acceptance rate. We're not talking about. So let me ask you this: Are you concerned at all about not being able to be below 90% on DoorDash for completion rate? Are you concerned? Yes or no?
Between cold stores, Karens, and stuff that's just out of my control, no, not at all. The lowest I've been within the past 3 months I can remember is 92. And you have to be at 95% for all these programs anyway. So keep it 95%, guys.
Got it. Jam and Gig Mom, what do you think? I know you're a hustler out there in Cleveland. Are you is a 90% thing in your area? How do you feel about it? Give me some of your perspective.
In my Browns gear today because it's Sunday fun day around here.
Man, big field goal, 13-10, beat the Steelers.
Awesome.
Crazy.
Awesome.
Crazy.
Home. Awesome. And then the city went nuts. I've been outdoor dashing since the end of the game.
Nice. I hope you're making some good money. So what do you think about 90%? Are you?
It's not coming here. I keep checking my emails. I've gotten so few emails from DoorDash lately that I actually called into support and they sent a test email because I usually get like the digest. I mean, they fill up your inbox. You know what I mean, with crap. And I've got nothing in weeks. So it's not coming here. But am I concerned? Not at all. Not at all. It basically shows that you follow through. If you say you're going to do something, you're a man of your word or a woman of your word. You know what I mean? Now, like Cowboy Curry and Bud Soda. Well, no, but like Bud Soda said, crap happens. You show up at a store, it ain't done. It's going to be a half hour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like he said, you used to be able to get a double and see which one paid more and drop the less one. So yeah, I've been down as low as I think 86% being able to do that because they always stack my stuff with crap orders and I used to drop them off. But
Yeah.
my completion rate now is 97 or 98%, and it's going to stay there. But as for the contract violations, I wanted to let you know, and I put in the chat earlier, I actually had 4 at once.
Oh, wow.
So I knew about the thing that if you appeal them all, they can't count towards you as deactivations. So when I went to the Gates concert down in Tennessee in May, I did some door dashing down there, not knowing where I'm at. And in Memphis, if anybody's out there from Memphis, them roads are 55 with plaza after plaza after plaza. You slam on your brakes, you're going to get hit, missing a driveway. So you'd have to go up to the next one, turn around, come back, and then turn around again because it's a divided street. So I was constantly, late, or people saying they didn't get their order. I delivered to the wrong address, but I double and triple check everything. I always am checking my address, always. I zoom in real far in the map and make sure I'm standing right in front of the house and then double check the numbers. But then I came back and they were doing major construction at a major intersection here where I DoorDash at. And so it took me 5 times to get through one red light, and I could have literally got out of my car and walked over to the Arby's and picked up the food, walked back to my car. It was so bad. Most of them were for being late, but still 4 or 5 at one time. That was hard to stare at, but I appealed each and every one. And then I called because I was like you, I was nervous. I don't like seeing it, but I was nervous that they were going to deactivate me. 5 within a month was, 4 or 5 in a month. That was scary.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
it was. But I explained to them, the first 2 were because I was out of town and they could see that. And then these ones, and I literally took a small clip of the intersection during rush hour where the construction was going on. They were working on both streets, Ridge and Brook Park. And I took a small video and I uploaded it to them with the escalation team so that they could see the video as to how bad it was at rush hour. And everything is at that intersection or on either side of it. So you just couldn't move. But yeah, I did know that if you appeal them, so just make sure that if you do get them, you appeal. I constantly get them from Lion Sachs, Geneva, that tell me they didn't get the food. I had one that was really, really, really ticked me off, and I caught myself, but I delivered her food. I handed it to her. I still took a picture of her even holding it on her porch, but they didn't give me her drinks. I had a 3-stack order, and they didn't give me her drinks. And I was 9 miles from the restaurant. She wanted me to drive back to the restaurant, get her drinks, and bring them back. And she didn't tip me. So by the time I got to customer number 2, I seen the contract violation. I delivered to customer number 3, and they were all within the same neighborhood on the east side. I knew she had a big picture window, and she was sitting in her living room watching TV. So I went back up to her house and took a picture of her eating out of the Arby's bag. Let me get the crap.
Be careful with that. Some people
I didn't confirm her. I didn't knock at her door or anything, but I walked back up. I was just going to take a picture of the address itself, but I seen her eating she had her hand in the bag to get the fries out.
That's hilarious.
I took a picture.
I feel you on the restaurant not giving you the drinks. I had a Taco Bell that used to be terrible about it, and people are like, where's my drinks? I'm like, I asked 4 times and I gave up.
Yeah, I do think this though, Jamming Gig Mom Buzzsaw. I think it is on drivers. We do need to look at those items and say, hey, hold up. I see there's a drink here. Like we have to do what we can do to make sure we got everything.
He handed me 4 drinks in a cup holder, and I said, is that all the drinks? Because I knew I had 3 orders. Yeah. And he said yes. And here, all 4 drinks for order number 2, none for order number 1, and the order number 3 didn't get any.
Yeah, that's where. Yeah, that was kind of a goof on your part, but that was no reason to say they.
She was cussing me out and look how you need to go. I'm like, not going nowhere. You didn't even sit me. I'm going
And
nowhere.
when we do this enough, we're gonna, we make mistakes too as drivers. Like we're
human.
nobody's perfect. We're human beings, and we're busy doing things. It happens to all of us, right? We've forgotten something or did something. But I want to kick it to Cowboy Courier. I don't think I got your input on the 90%.
Yeah. I think it's, I think you kind of like alluded to it earlier when you were talking about it. I think that it is kind of a way to forestall people from doing like the really opportunistic multi-apping and then, quick drop of the lesser order. I think that they really do just want to make sure that they get their orders delivered. Because like if you go to the restaurant, you sit there and you wait for 5 minutes or whatever, at that point, like DoorDash says, and we often joke about, you are the best dasher for that order. Because if you drop it then and walk across the street and pick up your Uber Eats opportunity instead, they're going to have to look for another driver. And that's 5 minutes closer to the estimated delivery time that now DoorDash has to say like, man, we got to, maybe boost up the little base pay a little bit just to encourage people to get on it.
Right. I think we have to realize that anytime that we drop an order, which we need to be doing it if it's crazy, but we also got to understand these companies are businesses and they all want their things delivered quickly. And if I drop it and then Bud Soda drops it, we're just adding an extra 10, 15 minutes. And by the time the customer gets it, if that order is ready, it might be cold. It might not, they might, the expected delivery time continues to go up. It might not give confidence to the consumer to order again.
Customers get irritated about seeing like a new dasher is assigned, new dasher is assigned, new dasher is assigned.
Right.
They want you to follow through too, and it gives the customer a bad taste for the service if you're, one of a string of dashers that drops it.
I got one more comment on that one.
Go ahead, Bud Soda.
So on the new dasher assigned, I don't know how many people won't do the right thing and take care of it. And I know in some markets now, well, at least in my market, they now they'll try to get the restaurant to remake it, and they'll just like verbal them the order right in front of you. Now it's your choice if you want to unassign at that point because it's probably 10 or more minutes out, and it'll probably be a reasonable amount of time for another dasher to get fresh.
You are loud. So one of y'all is loud in the background. Who is that?
I'm sorry.
Is that you?
And
sound like you're going through a tunnel. Yeah, sound like you're going through a tunnel there.
Yeah, but anyways, what I was trying to say is, the new program is, orders missing, and you could follow steps in app to where you like physically order it, pay with the red card, and you can either decide to unassign it, no penalty, or stay and keep the order. And I think that's wonderful. And DoorDash is also an app where you can jump to tasks. So UDM's famous line, "I'll be back." Hey, I'm a multi-apper, or you could do the opposite. I had a McDonald's order. I was waiting on nuggets because someone took 80 nuggets in the drive-thru and wiped them out. So I just kept building a stack. They were waiting on McChickens too. So I had 4 McDonald's orders I walked out with. I walked out with $36 at McDonald's. So at least what that was paid me. It's probably like $150 worth of food. And that's just another way you can kind of adapt around that to keep your completion rate up, guys. Most of these apps don't like you messing around with that, but again, we wanted to focus on DoorDash.
Yeah. So I got to say this. Somebody is spamming this chat right now. We don't have 900. We don't have 1,000 people watching this. So I just want to say that for public record because
what?
Yeah, it's somebody's being stupid. This is the first time I think this has happened on this channel.
They're trying to get you flagged.
Not sure who's doing it, but this just goes to show the ignorance of humanity at this point. I
think the most we ever had was 800, and normal amounts 200 to 500.
Yeah. Usually, I mean, we had 500 people here earlier. I was like, oh, that seems about right, but we have 1,000 people. We don't have 1,000. So YouTube, if you're watching this, somebody is doing this. I'm not doing this. My devices are here. They're right here in front of me. I'm watching the show. So it's very, very disheartening to see people.
They know exactly what they're doing too. That's someone trying to play with your livelihood. That's not cool.
Yeah, it's not. So hey guys, I'm gonna end this portion of the show. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm gonna end this portion of the show because I'm gonna talk directly to these human beings real quick. Appreciate you guys for coming on.
Good night,
Take care.
Pedro.
Have a good one. Great talking to you too.
Yep,
Good night,
always,
guys.
man. Always. So this is the first time this has ever happened. I've heard of this before. This is the first time. We don't have 1,200 people watching. We don't have 1,300 people watching. So to the individual that's doing this, karma comes back around. I believe in karma. I don't believe in a lot, but I believe in that. So I hope the person that's doing this, I hope when you wake up tomorrow, you have a really shitty day. I'm not worried. I'm not doing anything wrong, but people have too much time on their hands. And I will say this. I find it fascinating that there are grown men out here, because these men do this. Women don't do this kind of stuff, that have so much interest in a gentleman talking about DoorDash. Showing people how to bet on you, set goals one day at a time, living my life through YouTube, sharing my experiences, making mistakes, having success, right? Let me read this real quick. Thanks for the $9.99. Hold up. I find it hilarious. So what we got here? Started watching your videos when I started doing DoorDash in 2022 in Chicago. It's been very helpful, and your videos are the reason I'm doing very well on DoorDash. Thanks for your dedication. Appreciate that. There are some people that are so mad at the world because they can't deliver McDonald's correctly, and they take it out on drivers like you and I that can generally do okay, right? It's fascinating the level of what's the word I'm looking for? Ignorance, the level of it's just interesting to me. It's just interesting. But I have defeated so many individuals in the world and in this space, and I'm still here. I've had countless people try to take me down, try to do this, try to do that, and I'm still standing because of this right here. So y'all can keep trying to do it. You're going to waste your time. You're going to waste your energy. It's hilarious. And actually, I think the StreamYard link is still pinned. So the individual that's doing this to my channel right now, why don't you go ahead and join the show? I'll sit here for the next 30 minutes and I'll wait. Let's do that. Anybody's welcome on this channel. So go ahead. Let's go. I will say this. You know what's funny? Let me pull something up for you guys. Pedro, it's real. I doubt it's real. We would never have that many people watching. Well, not never, but I mean, we've had 900. We've had 700 or 800 one other time, but 1,600 for this topic. We got a lot of likes. We got we got 898 likes. I think the Pedro DoorDash Santiago, I think that's actually the digital. I met him, so I don't think it's him. I doubt that it's him. It boosts the watch time, Anagram. Yeah, it does. Who is Todd? Oh, Holly, how are you? Todd is a gentleman that said he didn't get his food this week. When I took a picture, he said thank you, and then he reported that he didn't get it. But so thanks, man. Let me read this comment real quick. Thanks for the $10. Show of solidarity. Find a life, guys. Yeah, if you can call that. Yeah, it's crazy, man. People out here are crazy. I'll say this though. I had a community post that I put up back in January, or it might have been December. It was my goals for the 2023. And right now, technically speaking, we've hit every single goal I set for myself on this channel. I'll start from the bottom and go up. I remember those goals. I'm very goal driven. I wanted to have a live stream that had 1,000 watchers. We had one that had 800 or 900, and this one technically says I got that many, so I'm going to count it. I wanted to reach 50,000 subscribers. Well, we did that. We'll hit 70,000 by the end of the year. I wanted to help other content creators grow their channel. We've done that. We've helped numerous channels grow, right? I wanted to collaborate and put money in other people's hands. I've done that. We did the GigCon. The other goal, I wanted to do some more with some of the branding and having an actual website. So that's actually some things that I have not accomplished this year, and I won't by the end of the year. So I haven't hit every single goal I had in mind, but we hit a lot of them, right? I will also say this. I think sitting in, and I think for those of you that rock with me can appreciate this, right? If you don't, it's going to make you feel even worse about yourself, right? Sitting here in November of 2023, this channel is more relevant, has more viewers, more relevancy, and more clout than we did last year this time. And we have grown that, and I'm still standing and feeling better about everything. And my situation's better, my family's better, despite all the haters and the detractors and the people that have made content, the people that have lied. I'm still here. You're still here. We still have the best live show in the gig economy. I look forward to doing these lives. We are still thriving and striving, despite of all the individuals that want to take us down. So that gets me really pumped and gets me motivated to go and to continue to go. So I got to share that with y'all because it's funny to me. 1.5 thousand people watch. Oh, people will do anything to take me down. You know what's interesting is the channels that spread misinformation, lies. I've had channels, and I've had people go on other channels and call me a Nazi, a fascist, a racist. They've taken my videos out of context and clipped things, and they don't hear. Everybody wants my balls. Everybody talks about me. Everybody wants my attention. When they don't get it in the way that they want or in the time frame that they want, they act like children. That's part of what you're seeing here, and you see it on actually many other channels. Grown men that don't have a pot to piss in and 2 nickels to rub, and they come at me and spread lies and misinformation when I've invited all of them publicly on this channel. It's very, very sad. Capital S, capital A, capital D. It just is. It's hilarious to me. And I could actually take those channels down if I wanted to, but I'm not that guy. Because I've had people impersonate myself, use my name, my likeness in chats, and they don't block it. They say things. They say I'm on drugs. Crazy stuff, misinformation, slander, true defamation of character. But I don't do that because it's not worth my time and effort. But then we have people in here doing this kind of stuff. I don't want to continue and just make the show all about that. So we'll leave it there. Let's see. Chad, what up? We got Chad. How does this take down? How does that take you down, though? I don't know what that means. I DoorDash in St. Louis, is Edward. It's sometimes hit and miss. What is your advice to make a better amount of money? Ooh, in St. Louis? Stick to Webster Groves, downtown during lunch. And Webster Groves are really good zones. Creve Court's not, or Clayton's not bad. Those are the 3 zones I would do in St. Louis. I wouldn't go anywhere else. And try different times of the day. Get you the priority on shop and delivers. Use your red card in St. Louis. Okay, learn your merchants for those. And that's the advice I can give you right now. The jaded driver, I think you might. You talk about me a lot, bro. You talk about me a lot. I'm new here and DoorDash delivery driver for 2021, says Angle LSD. What's up? Thanks for the $1.99. Maybe it's the DoorDash support people. They heard their girl on the phone. Now they love you. Roy, I doubt it, bro. Nikki Dasher's Pedro's going the distance. He's going for speed. Pedro can't be stopped. Absolutely not. Guys, Pyre, what up, bro? A fascist? Yeah, it's crazy, man. There's a lot of miserable scumbags on YouTube, man. They talk about me so much. It's kind of funny because they're helping me. And that's what they don't understand, right? It's actually hilarious. Edith Santiago, what's up? What's up? Ricky Moss, what up? What up? Big Carl, avoid Melville. It's over. Right? I don't go to Melville, man. You know that. I know that's your stomping grounds. I ain't going to your hood, bro. What does spamming do to harm you? I'm not sure. I don't know. It looks like maybe not organic views. These views, I think they drop off at the end anyway. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we're in the likes, somebody buying likes and views for this channel. It's depressing, man. And let me be real with y'all for a second. I don't ever try to take money out of people's pockets. I try to put money in people's pockets and get them home to their family quicker. I make money on YouTube. I have a 2-year-old daughter. I have a stay-at-home partner. I do this to provide for my family. So for somebody to come in and try to tarnish my channel, That's despicable behavior. And if you rock with anybody like that, you're the same as them. So, I am a man out here working really hard. And people try to do this kind of stuff on YouTube it's despicable, man. It's very sad. Very sad. God's Power says, I'm from Indiana. It's nuts here. Full-time chaos. That's crazy. Webster Groves, that's Traders territory. No. Traders out in Illinois. Webster Groves is my territory. Let's get that straight. He would even say that. Shout to Trader. That's my dad. That's my boy. Yeah, Kyle, you know what's up, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, you see that? It's crazy, man. He's not sending you away from his territory. He's telling you exactly where he works. Facts. Oh, yeah, Edward. Yeah, that's where I work. I'm telling you, you can come here. The money can be good here for you. I want to share the wealth. I don't look at it as competition or anything like that. I think I want all of us to eat. Oh, Amanda, let me put this up. That's facts. She's the real superstar of this family. 100%. I could not do this or anything else without her. We work as a team, but 100% true. She holds us down. 100%. I play to my strengths. I know my weaknesses, and so does she, and we make a really good team. So we make it happen. But for people to try to do this to my channel, man, it's crazy, man. I work really hard at this. It's very disheartening. For me to say this, it's just disheartening. It just is. It's crazy, man. Webster Groves, Marcus, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? You see these people, man? They try to take your boy down. They're buying me likes and they're buying me viewers. You see what's going on here, Marcus? Marcus is somebody I've talked to on the phone. We've shared a cocktail together, a beer. We've spoken. I've met him twice. I've met his wife. Marcus knows the kind of man I am. And you got these clowns out here on YouTube that because they can't make a living for themselves, they try to defame, slander, and call me all kinds of shit and lies and talk about me for 40 hours a week. It's despicable. You're not a man. Men don't talk about men like that. Not that much. I'm talking to all y'all. And anybody that runs any channel that these guys go into, you're all fucking clowns. And you are below me. I said what I said because it's a fact. I can stand on that. What up, Marcus? How you doing, bro? I got countless people in this chat that have met me that can talk to my character and know me as a man. So that's a fact. I can stand on that. Poppy, what's up? Damn, someone's got Pedro living rent-free in their heads. Absolutely. All day, man. It's despicable. It's crazy. Crazy. So let's see. Say it again. Still waiting to meet you, bro. What up, Marty? Yeah, I know, man. Absolutely, says Marcus. He knows what's up, man. Real recognize real. Clowns hang out with clowns. People that can't do talk about people that can do. All these things are true. History has shown us that. So, all right. So we talked about 90% completion rate. Not a big deal. Do what you can do to avoid being kicked off or purged off the app. I don't believe there's mass deactivations. I don't believe there's some kind of purge. I think DoorDash is just putting things in. They're changing things. All these apps change things. Some things are good for us. Some things we might see that are bad for us. I'm not worried about the completion rate. Don't get it twisted, though. It's not acceptance. The completion rate of 90%. It's a rolling 100. You can drop 10, unassigned 10, out of the last 100 you've accepted. But you also got to remember, if you're in a restaurant and there's a long wait, there's some kind of issues, there's whatever, you can wait that 10 minutes or so. I think it's about 10. It feels like that. I haven't timed it. I'm going to have to do that so that I know when I arrive at the store and then, do a little timing frame and then see when it tells me that. You could unassign penalty free. The app tells you that. A little thing pops up and you can say, no, I want to stay on this order, or yes, unassign it. If you do that, your completion rate shouldn't be affected. That's what the app's telling you. I'm going to have to test that out one day to see. Absolutely, Laura. Whoever's doing this to your chat needs a hobby. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Spamming the chat, maybe Fortnite. Who knows, man? It's 10 minutes from my pickup time. Dog. Yeah, okay. I thought it was 10. So I appreciate you clarifying that if that's actually the truth. I'm not sure 100%, but I feel like it's 10. What's the locale? Some orders give you that option, some doesn't. Yeah, maybe Necro. I'm not sure. It's a good point. And I wonder why some would and some wouldn't. There's definitely something to think about. Definitely something to think about. I would ask y'all to hit the thumbs up, but we got 2.5K thumbs up. So this is crazy, man. It's very disheartening as a content creator because I like to see, how the channel's doing with growth, and it's crazy, man. What up, Tony? How you doing, brother? How's the family? Wow, Russell pulled it off again. He did? Let me look. Hold up. Russell Wilson. What's going on with Russell Wilson? I need Cortland Sutton to have a touchdown or two. Let me see. Oh, no. I lost my fantasy by 3.5 points. So Sutton got a touchdown. Look at this. Do you see this? I lost 108 to 104.5. 3.5 points. And I had a guy get hurt. He only gave me 2.2 points. So close. Wow, they won 21-20. Minnesota's trash, though. I do like Joshua Dobbs, though. I do like him. Man, how did I lose by 3? That is disheartening, man. What a day. I got people spamming my chat. I lost my fantasy. What up, Jerry? How you doing? Crazy, man. I'll get you taken down, says Fortnite, Pokemon. I see. You know what? I don't even know if you're trolling or not. So we gonna dismiss you, bro. We're going to dismiss you. Hold up. Because I don't know if you're trolling. I don't want no. Thank you. Whoever did that. Appreciate that, Adam. How much that KFC paid? Damn, don't be hating on my Vikings. Well, Shannon, listen, they're not that good. No Justin Jefferson. Kirk Cousins is gone. Their defense isn't great. This is okay. They're all, they got no running game. You know all these things. What up, Craig? How you doing? You see this, Craig? We got 1.5K people watching. We don't. Yeah, Driven Dad. Somebody's buying lives or somebody's buying views and they're trying to get my channel. You know how it is, Tony, man. These people out here are crazy, man. What up, yup? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Somebody's spending their money to try to make my channel look a certain way. When this is a part of the way that I feed my family. This is how I contribute. Very disheartening that a grown man would do this. It's despicable behavior. Let them waste their money. Yeah, I guess. Do something. I don't know what I could do. I have no idea. Marty, I am. Yes, I did 75 only today because I played some disc golf today, and then Ruby wasn't feeling great, so we hung out and just chilled. And I watched some football and distant things. So I got to do another 25 before I go to bed. But I did 75. I did 150 yesterday. So I gave myself, some days I give myself a little bit of, like, I like to do a little extra because why not? It's just good. Those compound over time. But today I only did 75. I was a little lazy today. What up, Cliff Dog? Yeah, hit the thumbs up, guys. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Hey, dude, fellow Dasher, shout out from Florissant, Missouri. What up, Perry? What's up? Representing the North City, Florissant. What up? Appreciate you being in here. Napa, do you have an idea who might be doing this? I really don't, because I have a few people that really don't like me for whatever reason, because I don't give them attention and don't, they're just, these are the kind of individuals that were, when Y2K was happening, the year 2000, they were like on the street corners, the world's coming to an end. Everything's happening. It's coming to an end. And it didn't come to an end. And it were 23 years later. These are also the same kind of individuals on the street corner with like the Bibles in their hand. And they're talking about like all these crazy things are happening and the world's coming to an end and this and that. These are also the people that stand on the corner and talk about women a certain way or gay people a certain way. Like, these are crazy individuals that don't have an outlet to express themselves with family or friends. So they come to the internet to spew hate, misinformation, and pretend to act like they're the smartest person in the room. Because it's actually really easy to do that on the internet because we don't know each other. But I have met many of you in the chat, and you know me. I'm a real human being. These other individuals, they're just trolls. They're literally under the bridge. You can't see them. You only hear them, right? It's very disheartening. It's sad. I use the word sad because that's how I feel about it. I feel sad that somebody would try to take food out of my kid's mouth is how I look at it. What up, Jeff? You had like 429 viewers and I was at 250 like 15 minutes ago. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm always going to stay up. But it's just unfortunate, you know. It's unfortunate. I spend my time here every Sunday, every Wednesday for a motivational hour, daily content to provide entertainment, relatability, actual news, what's happening, my experience, and people don't like that because they can't do it as good as me. It's very disheartening. So it's crazy to me. Last we had a crazy person with a Bible in his hand trying to say we were going to hell at our church. Obviously not part of our church. That's what I'm saying, Tony. There are crazy people here. Like, and those kind of people are crazy. Man, Pedro having a rough week. Don't be a sheep. Not really that rough, but I mean, it has some rough moments. Yeah, 3.2K likes. Somebody is spamming my channel, man. This is crazy. Crazy. People want my attention so bad. I'm a dude from St. Louis, man. And people love Pedro. Man, it's crazy. I definitely put the work in, LT. You know that, bro. So when you put in work, you can have good results. You can relate that to life, sports, your family, your relationships, your work. If you want to learn a new skill, like, you have to put the time and the effort in. I think a part of the hate I get is because I put time and effort in. I'm willing to do things other people don't do at a very consistent rate. And that's why they hate, because they maybe have tried it or don't want to try it and don't want to put the time and the effort to learn DoorDash or try something different. And they see me winning over here. Mostly I fail, but I mostly win, and they don't like it. But I'll say this, if I get some kind of something from YouTube about this, you've been warned. Qualia, what's up? That just made my day. Karma is real, and it's coming for them. Absolutely. Let me put that up. I believe in it. Qualia is somebody else that I've met personally. I consider her a friend. She's a beautiful woman, inside and out. Absolutely love her energy, and she has been rocking with me since day one. And I love that you're here, and I thank you very, very, very much. Haters gonna hate. It's so sad that somebody's sitting in their tidy-whities in their mom's basement or wherever they're at, and they're spending money to try to ruin my channel. It's despicable. But you see, I'm still here. The link is still pinned, gentlemen. Karma is real, and it's coming for Todd. Listen, I hope it comes for Todd. That dude's whatever. What up, Jesse? How you doing? Good to see you. Ronald, Boots, what up, Cray? I'm just going to I'm going to show you off some love. Put these comments up. Don't make threats, dude. It never ends well for anyone. Don't make threats. Did I make a threat? I didn't make a threat. I made a promise. If I get some kind of YouTube whatever, I'm going to do something about it. That's not a threat. This is how I take care of my family, partly. So I take my family very serious. And when people are messing with my money, you're messing with my family. I take that very serious. Very serious. Facts. What's this? What up, Will? Pedro, have you seen the movie Dumb Money? The DoorDash scene is crazy. Ooh, no, I have not seen that movie. Where's that at? Where could I find that movie at? That's exactly how I should feel. Are you threatening? Hold on. What did Gig Wise say? That's my man's right here. What's up, Gig Wise? Y'all funny. Beavis in the house. I'm Butthead. Who's Beavis? Pedro, have you heard a new album from Killer? Oh, I have not, but I'll probably, if there's a new one, I'll listen to it this week. I did hear the album from Andre 3000. That was really hard to listen to. I'll just say that. Check out the Pedro and Hannibal podcast tomorrow. We're going to talk about it. Hannibal and I have a difference of opinion on this album. I think tomorrow's going to get a little spicy between him and I can't wait to talk to him about it. So it's always good when me and Hannibal disagree on something because it makes for a good conversation. Oh, the Killer Mike's been out? I've listened to Killer Mike, but it's not somebody that I look to listen to, if that makes sense. So crazy. Edith, yeah. Another person that I've met in real life. Gave Edith a hug. She's a beautiful woman, beautiful lady. Her aura is fantastic. I met her husband. Ay, bendito. 4,000. I was in St. Louis this past Monday to Tuesday. Ooh, you work, Chelsea? How did it go for you? Did you work or were you here for family? Pedro, check out my new vid of my $5,800 KFC order. My editing skills really suck though. Hey, don't worry about that now. Just put the content out and not much. 5,800 KFC. I gotta watch that. That's how's that even possible? In some KFCs, that's a whole day's worth of sales and revenue. That's crazy. Lisa's new channel made it over 100 subs today. Nice. Congratulations, Lisa and the Drivens. I love it, man. I love that. Pedro, I definitely think you will live the Killer Mike album. It's called Michael. I probably will. I like Killer Mike. Oh, let me read this. What did he say? Man, his chat's flying. It took 3 KFCs to make it happen. Oh, yeah. I mean, to pump $5,800 out of one KFC in a small amount of time, that's almost impossible to get some kind of delivery. That's crazy. The kitchens aren't equipped for that. So that would make sense at 3. That's wild, bro. I got to watch that video. What did it pay out? Don't tell me. I want to be surprised. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I want to be surprised. I'll watch it tomorrow as I'm getting ready for my day. Should we stay on this live stream? I don't know should I be worried that somebody's doing this to my channel? Should I get off? The show is for you guys. I don't want somebody else to disrupt what we have going on. My plan was to actually do a live delivery again. What do you guys think? I'll let you guys' opinion be heard, and I'll make a decision here in the next few minutes. Ooh, somebody put a link in. Thanks, Craig, for putting that in. I'm glad I caught that. Somebody put a link into the Driven. I didn't know you guys had a family channel. Should you submit your own report to YouTube? The Driven Dad, you know what? It's not a bad idea. I probably can send an email. You literally called it out. I saw it as I saw something was going on. I was like, after we did this DoorDash support call, we were like 500 and something. I was like, okay, this is cool. And then it went down to 400 and like 380. I'm like, all right, this is a normal place for us. And then it shot up and I was like, something's not right. And I knew it right away. Because lives don't happen like that on YouTube. Never be scared. I can be mad and pissed off, never scared. Dash Your Life, what up? Did you watch the war against Canada yesterday? I did not. By the end of the stream page, we have to, yeah, but I think those likes fall off. So ask your viewers to join or restart a stream like the game streamers do. I'm not going to do a whole nother stream from the beginning. You look hungry. I am a little hungry, actually. Live delivery. Have I missed some? Just follow through. They help you. Just follow through. They helping you more than hurting you. YouTube is going to track it. PNC. It had nothing to do with you. Okay, Slim. You know what? You might be right. I don't know. This has never happened. So I hope that's it. Thank you, Nomadic GigiCom Mom. YouTube. I'm going to actually click on this right now, and I'm going to subscribe to it. 109. I'm going to be number 110. Can we get the Drivens to like 125 tonight, guys? They only need 15 more. The Driven family. We are homeschooling mom and dad of 6. Join us as we raise our kids to love God, serve others, and find joy in the journey. So if you like family vlog style, because you want to subscribe if you're going to watch. Don't subscribe and then not watch. Trust me, that can hurt a channel. But if you like family kind of, if you like Tony and Lisa and you know who they are, go subscribe and watch some videos, okay? Looks like they've got some shorts. That's what's up. Last video was from 12 days ago. Best give ideas for new moms. Halloween traditions. Siblings meet new baby. Oh, wow. This is awesome, man. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Go check them out, guys. I just subscribe. And I'll watch some videos, so. 112. There we go. Jimmy Dad just subbed. You got more likes than viewers. Yeah, I know, right? We got 4.4K likes. And, yeah, this is crazy, man. Lisa's killing the shorts. Love it. Gig Work Mama, how are you? Been sub. Bell on fire. Tony's a legend. Tony is a legend. It's the beard, mostly. Tony gets his power from the beard. We all know that. He knows it. We've talked about this. Tony gets his power from the beard. I think if Tony shaved his beard, I think he made a video, he's not as powerful. So keep the beard, Tony. It looks good on you, brother. There's enough people on this live to get the Driven parents over at that. Yeah. Yeah. How about mine? Van Life channel. Ooh, Laura's got a Van Life channel. Go check that out, guys. If you like that kind of content, watch a video or two and consider subscribing. Have you ever been assigned an order to a business that was closed down? I've been assigned to I've taken restaurant deliveries and the place was closed. That's happened probably 6 times. Do you think it's going to be busy during the holidays or a bit slow? Sergeant, overall, I think the volume is going to be a little down compared to last year or the year before, but we will situationally have some days where you will be very busy and you make good money. Overall, though, I think the spending power of the dollar right now and consumer power and confidence is down. So we're going to see some spending power go down for the holidays, but we're still going to see some days I think that will be really good. But I think overall, I think it's going to be down a little bit, if I'm being honest. Lisa says, I'm sub Dolores already. I'm thinking about filming my first Spark shift, but don't want a strike. Why would you get a strike? What do you mean? Because it's Spark? Shop orders go crazy. Oh, yeah. Tammy, how are you? Yeah, definitely. I definitely recommend using your red card, having it ready, activated. Instacart, if you have it. There's going to be some days. I plan on doing probably pretty good on Wednesday. I'm going to work Wednesday. That could be a really good day. The stores are going to be slammed, so there's you have to take orders that are really, really, really good. Be even more selective on these shopping pays because Tuesday and Wednesday stores are going to be slammed, long lines. Some items might be out of stock, so especially once you get to about 4 to 7 p.m. 4 to 7 p.m. shopping in some of these stores is going to be bananas. Okay, so just know that going in. Okay, but there might be some money to be made morning for Thanksgiving morning of some places that might be open. People getting some last minute things they need for the turkey holidays and Thanksgiving and all that. And certain last minute marshmallows for the yams or some green beans or this or that. And hopefully some people are tipping and are generous when they order that stuff. So be on the lookout for that. Let me see. Oh, this went a little sideways here. Yeah, bots, man. So I've never been botted before. It's very disheartening. And if they botted me, they're watching. And I want to say this to you directly: you're a piece of shit. Your life sucks. I feel sorry and sad for you that you're trying to do this to a channel of a man that has a family. It's despicable behavior. He does it to anyone who. Yeah, Nick, I don't know if that's true or not, so I'm not gonna say any kind of allegations. I'm not going to mention anybody, but obviously somebody is doing something, and it's despicable behavior. It's embarrassing, very embarrassing. A DoorDash channel that I've had consistently on Sunday, where people can come and get knowledge, information, motivation. We share ideas. We challenge the community. It's despicable. Yeah. People want Pedro's attention. 5K. Let's go. Yeah, 5,000 likes. Sub. Gigwise. Yeah, drop that channel, man. Drop that channel. That's the Dribbins channel. I hear you, Pedro. Walmart and grocery stores are crying for delivery drivers right now. So go out there and get your money, homies. Yeah, man. Get your money. I'm working Wednesday and Thursday at Walmart, or are you doing food delivery? Well, you got to be working Walmart, right? You have to be. Those are this week and last week and then this week. Those are your busiest days of the year, I would imagine, for what you guys do, right? Well, all the real people in the chat, please subscribe. Both pages. Got it. Yeah. Should I do something? I mean, should I just continue to take money out of these guys' pockets so they can keep buying and botting the channel? Is that a bad idea? Is it a good idea? I don't know. I don't want to do that. I mean, somebody's doing something crazy. I want to look at something. Hold on. Let's look at this. People want my attention so bad. It's because the subs haven't gone up, so that's good. Because if we had that, I want to see what it looks like on YouTube. Hold on. All right, let me see something here. Send an email to YouTube real quick while I'm on here. I don't want to forget. These people, dude. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy what people do to other people. Thank you. We all appreciate what you're doing for us. Sad that people try to hurt your channel. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And you know what's funny is I would probably say there's a handful of individuals and all they do is talk shit on me and lie and call me crazy. I mean, crazy stuff, guys. Okay. Make hundreds of hours of content in the last month, hundreds of hours. And I've never once done something like this to them. Right? Think about that. Think about the character of a man that would do this. Think about that for a second. And I think there's some of you who probably can guess there's 5 or 6 individuals that are probably doing this, right? One of those 5 or 6 people or 10 people. And you guys are going to support those motherfuckers? It says a lot about you. All right, so let me email YouTube real quick. I'll do it live with you guys. Let me go into here. What does it look like? So it looks like, yeah. Okay, that's there. If you click on it, let's see. Yeah, it looks like we got we always have a popping channel, but this looks like, oh my God, what's happening? Did Pedro say he's leaving you? Like, that's the only way I'd have 1.6K people watching if something crazy happened. There are channels with millions of subscribers that don't get 1.6K. That's how I know this isn't real. Okay. Let me see. Let me go in here. Do my magic. Somebody wants to smoke. They don't know who they're messing with. This is bad. This is bad. This is really, really, really bad. All right. Let's go into here. Into here. You guys could watch me do it. We'll do it together. We do things together here, don't we? We're a team here. Oh, Cortland Sutton caught the game winning. I needed 3.5 more points from Cortland Sutton. He did catch the game winning touchdown. Cortland Sutton for the Denver Broncos is on a touchdown rampage right now. I think he's had a touchdown every game in the last 6 weeks. All right, let me see here. Appreciate super chat, y'all. Not necessary, but thank you. Somebody's trying to harm your boy's livelihood over here. It's wild. Okay, let me focus here because I get off track real quick, real easy. Let's go here. There we go. Who would have imagined almost 3 years ago, little old Pedro Santiago from St. Louis, Missouri would start a channel with an iPhone 10 making DoorDash content, and this is the point we'd get to. I'd get this famous. Crazy. Okay, here we go. Let's try that. People love Pedro. Man, they love me so much. It's crazy. Okay, let's go there. Oh, that's something different. Let's do this. Do it live with you guys as a record of what's happening. So if I get any issues, I mean, it's all on record here. So let's go there. Let's go there. Oh, they got a fax number and what the hell? Hold on. There we go. Here we go. Ah, here we go. Found it. Hold on. Why isn't it letting me copy and paste that? There it is. Copy. Okay. Bam. Sorry I'm boring you guys, but I take this stuff very serious. So. What's today's date, guys? November what? It's 11/19. How many has it got in there right now? Okay. What? Bro. Ugh. Y'all gonna make the old Pedro come out. This ain't gonna be good. That old Pedro is not good for anybody. Let me record that. It's a living testimony. Will, you already know, bro. Nancy, do you believe DoorDash punishes you for not taking certain orders or not being on time on assigning orders? I don't know. Ooh, we got the driven, so 126. Ooh, we wanted 125. We got 126. That's awesome. I don't know if they do that or not. Who wants to sing karaoke? Y'all funny. At least we hanging out in here. I know there's still probably 300 people in here. Not 1,600, but I know there's 300. Appreciate y'all. Because somebody is spamming my channel, Ellen, and they've inflated my numbers unorganically to try to get, my channel to look a certain way, and it's embarrassing. Yeah, right now on this live we have 6.5K likes, so somebody's buying me likes, and 1.6K watching, which we don't ever have that, right? So somebody's really, trying to do some damage to you, boy. It's not going to work. Five hours ago, Mad Mapper. So on YouTube now, whenever you set your live stream, like whenever you set it and you schedule it for later, it will show the time. So 5 hours ago is when I set it up on YouTube to start at 9. We've only been live for 2 hours, right? So that's why it says that. That's why the hours look different. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it, Ellen? It's crazy. Hoodie Pedro, yeah, man. Let me just. I don't want to say something that's going to get me in trouble, so I'll just keep certain thoughts to myself. Andy says, we like old Pedro. MMA Guru gets 10K viewers on his lives, and he has like 70K subscribers. Well, some channels, depending on how your channel is, that might be, I don't know. There's a guy I follow. His name is Milad Merg. He started doing Subway videos. His family owned a Subway shop. Milad Merg. Many of you guys probably know who that is. He's got millions and millions of subscribers just in the last 2.5, 3 years. Like he probably has 5 or 6 million right now. I saw that he was live the other day. He had 300 people in there. And he had been live for an hour. So, depending on what kind of channel you have, the algorithm will put more impressions or less impressions. And he has a channel that has a lot of shorts and videos about that. He doesn't go live. I had never seen him live before, right? So his audience isn't used to watching that. So how many subs you have and how many concurrent viewers you have doesn't always, it will be different from channel to channel, right? I'm sure some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. He's a kid. He's probably early 20s. Super funny. He started with a GoPro on his chest, and he would film his interactions on Subway, and he'd talk about it. He's collaborated with Mr. Beast. I mean, he blew up in the last couple of years. He's when I started making content, he's one of the first channels that I was watching, actually. Milad is awesome. Good people. Yeah. Y'all know. Deliver you. You're not alone. No, I would not. If I was on a Prop 22 sale, I would not do 325 orders all day. Absolutely not. I only see 140 likes. Gem and Gigmon. That's because if you go back out of the video and go back in, it would refresh. The likes and the viewers we had in the beginning were all legit, but something happened about an hour into the show. So As a Philadelphian, Subways are trash. Take me to South Philly for a real hoagie. I love it. How were deliveries today? Says Leo. I didn't work. How were deliveries for y'all? Jaywalk, what's up, Sam? Perhaps a lot of people like your new lighting. No. I'm going to have to talk to you, Jay. I need your perspective. Actually, let me know right now in the chat. Should I do anything about this? Is this going to affect the channel? Somebody's buying me. We have 7,000 likes on this stream. So somebody's really trying to infiltrate my channel. What's your opinion on it? I know you know a lot about YouTube. 7K, just ding 7K on my screen. Pedro, you got 6.9. It's crazy, right? I want to see what Sam has to say. I don't think it matters. Anthony says I don't think it matters. Maybe, I don't know. 7100. Pedro, I'm trying to find a video of the guy who was bashing you that YouTube recommended to me. There's plenty of people. There's a couple, not plenty. There's a couple. Subway or Jersey Mike's? Good question. You know what? I don't think I've ever had Jersey Mike's. I've had Subway plenty of times. I don't think I've ever had Jersey Mike's. I picked up from Jersey Mike's. I don't think it ever happened. Gig Wars official says it happened to me too, Pedro. Nothing will happen. Okay. I guess. Yeah, we'll see. Don't have any ads. True. Good point. I don't have any ads playing. Good point. Subway breakfast is good. Okay. I like Subway. I mess with Subway. I got no problem with Subway. Jersey Mike's is fire. Yeah. It looks pretty good. Shout out to Quiznos. Y'all remember Quiznos? Quiznos, those are pretty good sandwiches. Firehouse Subs. Okay, I've had Firehouse Subs. Firehouse Subs. I like Penn Station, actually. They got like a steak Philly or something. That's pretty good. I think I'm going to have to get Jersey Mike's this week. I'm going to try it this week. Maybe on Wednesday when we do the motivational hour, we'll do a little lunch and I'll have Jersey Mike's. That's how about we do that? That sounds like a good time. All right. Interesting. Not the direction we had in the beginning of this. If you're just coming in now, go watch the first 30, 45 minutes. We talked about DoorDash completion rate. We talked about my feelings on that. I don't think it's a big deal. We talked about the contract violation. I called DoorDash Support and I did that, right? About my contract violation. I asked some questions. She was real nice. You know, we didn't solve the world's problems, but she was helpful enough. And we talked about mass deactivations. I don't think it's a thing. We talked about Purge. Why is DoorDash doing these things? I'm not really concerned about it. I've gotten sick twice. Ooh, if you get sick from a place, yeah, I ain't going there. I was waiting on Sam to have a question of my answer or some insight, but maybe he's not in a place where he could do it. Or he probably wants to look into it before he gives me some kind of perspective, which is fair. Let's see. What up, Brass Dasher? How you doing, bro? Hope you guys are well. I'm gonna have to cancel that. Okay. What a day. What a week. Leo, what did Leo say? He was hidden. What did Leo say? Leo say something bad? What up, Blues fan? Leo was, what happened? Is it a mistake? What's going on here? I know Blues fan. What happened? What did Leo say? It doesn't even show up now. If they can manipulate the replay of this stream when ads are mixed in, that's when. Yeah, and I think you're probably right. You're probably right. What movie? Did you go see Trolls, Brass Dresser? Trolls 3. Oh, don't eat tuna from Subway. Are you crazy? Absolutely not. Oh, was he? Okay, got it. We don't have a Publix here. Publix are like in Florida and Atlanta, right? I feel like I've been to a Publix in Florida, maybe. We don't have them here. Demonetize this stream, Pedro. Should I? That's your best case of action. Pedro had the same thing happen. Script, and I had 6 of them. I don't know what that means. I work at Publix, says Cliff Dog. What up to Amazing Hustler? Somebody's spamming my channel, bro. You see this shit? You leveled up crazy. 1.6K. Sheesh. No. Somebody's spamming. We had 500 and it went like an hour ago, it went up. We have on this stream right now, we have like almost 8,000 likes or something. It's crazy, man. People be hating on your boy. It's crazy how people want my attention, Hustler. It's wild, man. Somebody's spending their money to try to make my channel look funny. It's amazing the hate out here, man. It's crazy. Nick, yeah, I tried to send him an email, but it said it was not the right email, so I'll figure it out. I'm not too concerned. 6 bot scripts got him. Oh, got it. Yeah, Anthony, it's nuts, man. You know what's funny though is they're watching this right now, or they were, and they're sitting wherever, and they're feeling so good about themselves right now, but at some point they'll feel bad. The internet is such a crazy place, man. And I go out here, I meet people in real life. I shake hands, I give hugs, I put money in people's pockets. I help drivers every day with something. I'm not always right, but I don't claim to be, right? I do actual actionable things. And these motherfuckers out here that talk shit and lie and spread misinformation, they do nothing. None of them have done nothing for the gig drivers. All they do is make videos and cry and complain and say this is the worst thing and it's this and it's that, and they offer no solutions. They offer no real life actionable causes that could help you. All they do is make you feel bad about yourself. So I know you guys are listening to that, and that's a fact. I and many others do actionable things, and you guys talk about other men. It's despicable behavior. Honestly, it's confusing. Seen this happen with regular videos in order to trigger invalid traffic violation, but that doesn't work on live streams. We'll look into it further. Okay. I figured you would have some perspective. I appreciate you saying that. YouTube, Google algorithm, AI catches unorganic BS. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, isn't it? Crazy. Whoever this was, spam me, please, tomorrow. See, I don't want this because I make money doing this. I take this serious. Okay. So I don't want any kind of issues with my channel. And I've already fought issues before. I fight them and, I come back stronger. So I don't want any issues with my channel. I'm okay with seeing if there's 100 people watching or 500 and feeling, hey, that number's probably right. I know that this isn't right. I know that that's not okay. So I don't like that. Nancy, what up? What up? Welcome. Let me put that up. I'm going to give the channel members a shout out. Nancy Nichols, welcome to the club. Let me give the channel members. We did that in the beginning of the show. I'm going to do it again for the 1.6K people watching. Hit that thumbs up, guys. We're going to hit 10K thumbs up on this live stream. Are you guys ready? Channel members, Eric, Gig Wars Official, Red, Tiffany W., our newest member, along with Nancy, Rideshare Rodeo, Savvy Shopper Delivers, Holly, Mary Sims, Paul M., Rhonda H., Rational Gig Driver, Big Carl 314, Chastity, Alley Cat, Gigaholic Rex, Scott, Sam, Chris, Cray Cray, Cody, Chris Boy, Dash of Life Hawaii, Jammin' Gig Mom, Mad Dash, Amber, Michael, Hannibal Hungry, Bud Soda, Chase 46 DMF. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all for being in the building. Read between the lines, haters. Read between the lines. You can't do what I do, so you hate. Try love a little bit. You might get yourself further. Pedro, pay us for watching. Deliver you. What up? Joe, hello from Snohomish, Washington. I probably didn't say that right. Facts. That's crazy. I'm a top dasher in one zone, but not in others. Facts. What's crazy is I'm a top dasher in one zone. How's that even possible, Javon? I've never heard of that before. Explain more. That's weird. What's good, Pedro? Dasher from California. Just subscribe to your channel, Dashing just to pay my mortgage. Okay, that's what's up. Welcome. Can you please read some of the comments for us that are driving and can't read the comments? Gig and Pink. I'm trying to read some. Yeah. I wish we had a Zaxby in Maryland. Okay. Leo, Pedro never disrespect you. Yeah, I didn't see anything that you... We're good, man. I got no problem with you. We're good. I know you've been rocking with me for a while, man. Jammy Gig Mom. Pedro rocking the pink M hoodie. Tom, you know it, bro. I'm out. See y'all next time. Nice hanging with y'all. Cliff Dog. Respect, man. Stay up, brother. What's up? Barstrap, Texas. Okay. You seem like a real cool dude. Appreciate that. I try to be. I'm not always the coolest, but I keep it real. Whoever's doing this, send your bots to listen to my music. For everyone bashing his premium membership, I've had real conversations that were productive and proactive with Pedro. Y'all can hate. It helped me in real life. P.S. Pedro, have another business idea to run by you. Got it. If you know, you know. I actually help individuals out here. The haters don't help anybody. Room wear pink just saying, Shannon, thank you. I wear pink. I have several shirts that are pink. Thank you very much. I have no problem wearing pink. I like Petty Pedro. He makes me laugh. Yeah, Petty Pedro needs to come out every once in a while. I need to head to bed. Gigwise, what's up, Tim, Pedro, and everyone? If I don't see you, have a very happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you, man. Stay safe out there, brother. Thanks for coming in. Another one of my mans from Gigwise. Go check him out. He's in St. Louis. I've met him a few times as well. Good guy. Robbie, you're welcome. Money or not, they have zero. Yeah. Facts. I'm looking to move to Houston market. Is there anybody working that market? Steven wants to maybe look and move to the Houston market. Any Houston drivers out there? You guys can talk amongst yourselves in the chat. That's what this channels are for. What's up, Henry? Tammy, my son's favorite color is pink. That's what's up. You ever think about starting your own driven company? I did in the beginning, but that's not on my radar right now. No. Sassy says, good night, Tim. Been through Snomish a few times, says Brad Stasher. Go check out Brad Stasher. He's got a channel. Somebody drop a link. Yeah, Petty Pedro will eat your chicken if you don't answer your phone. Anthony, facts. No. I like that comment, though. I'm going to put it up. I like that a lot. Ryan says, took the weekend off. Better get going for some sleep as well. Thanks for the show. Have a great weekend. Yeah, Ryan, hit them streets tomorrow, man. Make that money. Appreciate you stopping in, brother. Ryan's been rocking in here for a while, too. Salmon color dress. Yeah, salmon. Salmon's a color. Gigwise. Drop this channel. Go check them out. Sam says, my market changes on a monthly basis. I learn how to adapt and how to multi-app the proper way here. That's how you do it, man. Keep it simple, but you got to adapt. You got to learn how to try different things, different apps. Delivery uses. You can be a top dasher for Dash and Pay and not have top dasher in general. Well, I don't know what that means. For Dash and Pay, you mean you could have priority for Shop and Pays. It doesn't make you a top dasher. Top dasher, the only thing that's beneficial right now is the Dash Now option. And you get VIP support as well. I see a $49.99 banger. What's going on here, y'all? Y'all crazy tonight. What's this? Thank you. Let me read this. My man, hold up. Where'd it go? My man Dennis says, happy Thanksgiving. Going to watch the next stream. Thanks for the show. Thank you, man. Appreciate that very, very, very much. Very thoughtful. Bud Soda, yeah, at some point. Paige, you keep me sane listening to you while driving. Biscuit Butt, appreciate that. Yeah, Cray, show some love to my man Dennis, man. It's crazy. Damn, Dennis says Autobahn. Shout out to Camelot. Y'all funny, man. You know what's funny? Is we still vibing here. So the live count's going down, which is good. It means they're not buying anymore. It says 940 right now. But we still make these streams good for people. We still help each other in this chat. People asking questions. We're laughing. We're ending the week together, starting a new week, motivating, vibes, relatability. We still do that. Nobody can touch this, guys. Nobody can take Mr.BetonYou and the BetonYou warriors down. We are here to stay. We know what's going on. I know why y'all come. I know why y'all come to this channel, because you're getting entertainment, valuable information, news, relatability, and that will always be the case because that's what this channel was built on. I took a year out of my life and said, I'm going to do one video every day, ride along, sharing my experience. I was new to DoorDash, and I did that. And then I've evolved into trying other things and different content, and my mindset on DoorDash has changed because as you grow up and as you do something more, your mindset might look at it. The clarity of things might look different. And sometimes I don't like what I do, and I say that, but it's real. And this channel's always been that. And you guys still being here throughout this and all that shows the haters that we aren't going anywhere. This channel has not even reached its apex. I and you we are more relevant now than we were last year, than we were the year before. The more that people want to talk about me negatively or positively, the better it is for you and I. Right? You're just feeding the machine of the bet on you set goals one day at a time. And I love it. And even this doesn't deter me from continuing to give you guys content, continue to stay on with you guys, reading some chats. This we turn into a positive. Kevin says, happy Thanksgiving to you all and your family page. Thanks, Kevin. Happy Thanksgiving to you, man. Todd, I'm going to be doing that this week. My plan is to do it on Friday, the silent chat. I got to reach out with some people still, but yeah, I'm trying to still work out everything in my brain before I have conversations with the people that want to be a part of it so that I'm prepared for you guys. Bot ran out of Dogecoin. That's funny, man. What you thought about Wilser in Cali? He made 10K in a month twice. Wilser's a G. I've met Wilser. Hung out with him for hours last March in Cali. Real good dude, true hustler. Wilster's a G. And he hustles out there. I met him. Met him. Shook his hand. Had a beer with him. Wilster's a cool guy. Jay Walk says, I realized something last week. I have two methods on my DoorDash bike and car. The offers have been the same. $2 to $3 base pay by car or bike. That's bad. Any thoughts? Jay Walk, I think it's because of the city that you're in, the legislation that you have is going to look different for you than it is for us. Because I know people in St. Louis that the bike and the car is different for them. But I think it's because of the market that you're in. So I think your situation is unique to New York City. Shannon, I hope so too. Thank you very much. I know there's some real thumbs up in there. Okay, cool. I sent my number anyway. Yeah, Todd, I got you. My plan is I'm just going to, within an hour, probably tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm going to and probably Friday isn't even probably a good day because when I was thinking about it last week, I forgot Thanksgiving was Thursday. So Black Friday might not be a time I want to do the live stream in that regard. So, but I'm going to reach out to everybody that emailed me. I got some plans. I think it's going to be a fun live. Henry Hill says, if I ride a bike in Florida, I die. Listen, I was in New York and they got the bike lanes. New York is crazy, man. If you're in a huge city like downtown LA or New York or other big cities, Chicago, if you're on a bike delivering, you built different. All right, we're back to 359. I think that number is real. 359 people. That's awesome. We got that many people an hour and a half into the show. Appreciate you guys for being here. That's a real number right there. Appreciate y'all. I pedal 35 miles a day. That's what's up, man. That's awesome. What do you think about DoorDash implementing a picture for a hand to me? I'm not against that at all. Not against it at all. SP, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. 7.9K. Oh man, I just hope my channel's not like. You think I should demonetize the stream? I mean, maybe that's not a bad idea. So that advertisers don't come in saying, "Oh, look at this channel. We want to put ads in there, but it's unorganic." I think you're probably right. Anybody else have an opinion on that? Because I don't want no YouTube smoke. I don't want the algorithm to think that this isn't, a real channel or that I did this. I didn't do this. It's crazy. But I could easily demonetize it afterwards. It's probably not a bad idea. Nomadic says no. Okay. Why do you complain so much content? Why do you complain so much? Topside, I both complain and I give positive content. I talk about my day. Good, bad, or indifferent. The gig economy is like a roller coaster. You have good days, you have bad days. I am real as can be. I don't fake anything. If I have a bad day or if I want to complain about something, I will do that. If I feel differently about it and I'm having a good day, that's what you're going to get. This is one of the realest channels you're going to get. Everything is organic. None of my videos are ever scripted. I literally turn the camera on and I talk. I hope that answered your question if you're new here. Yes, Pedro says out loud what we think. I say what I think, 100%. It's completely organic in every way, my experiences. And I don't care if I offend somebody or if you don't like me or if you disagree. I am always going to be myself because I will never lose myself for a YouTube channel, right? Because I'm a father, a partner, a son, a brother, right? A friend, a mentor. I am those things before I am what you guys see on YouTube. So I will always just be myself on YouTube because I wouldn't want that to affect the other parts of my life. Time is money, so monetizing should be thought. I get it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I hope that answered your question. You sent the email to YouTube? No, I went in there and I tried to. I didn't yet. No, I tried and it said it wasn't the right email. Or not a deliverable address or something like that. Gig work is no different than any other job. We all have good days. Absolutely, Brad Stasher. 100% agree with that, man. It's work, right? Even if you love what you do and you're doing your dream job, you're going to have a bad day doing that job, right? Everybody has bad days. Shannon, good night. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. I read somewhere some restaurants are testing delivery by drone. Henry Hill, absolutely. There's been drones already used in some college campuses, some golf courses. Some restaurants, Chick-fil-A and a few other ones are testing it in a very small way. I do think that will be something that we'll see in the next upcoming years. Absolutely. It's already there. But do I think it's going to be like rampant everywhere? And it's going to be like, no, I don't. Not in the near future, but we will see it. Why do Dashers listen to work? What do Dashers listen to while working? Music, podcast? I think all those things, Henry. I think for me, I watch YouTube or listen to things on YouTube and listen to music. I don't listen to a lot of podcasts, but I think a lot of you guys probably do. All right. I was going to place an order. I don't think I am now. A little late in the game for that. We had a good live. Interesting live. This is one of the most unique lives because what happened tonight has never happened. It was interesting. I learned a lot. Don't know how you can prevent that. I don't think you can. I guess I could go somewhere. I don't even know how that's done. How do you buy bots and buy likes? People know how to do it, but how do you prevent that as being a content creator? Could I go into any channel and do that? That's crazy. You would think YouTube would have something in there to prevent that, right? So little weird, little disheartening. Somebody wasted their money on your boy tonight, though. And the person that did it probably ain't got a lot of money. So people out here struggling. They're spending money on bots, man. Craziness. How much does that even cost? I don't even know. Yeah, 350. Yeah, there's 350 real in here for sure. Will G says motivation, music, Pedro videos, my own voice of thing. Yeah, for prayer. Yep. I talk to myself when I do food delivery. Any of you guys can relate to that? Buying views is ass backwards. Only record labels do that. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Somebody's doing it. Somebody's doing it to try to be funny, right? I would say a couple of years ago, I saw that I thought a couple content creators were buying views and likes. The reason you can tell that happens is you'll see, like, for example, somebody will go live on a Tuesday and maybe you were in that live and they had 5, 6, 7, 10 people in there, right? And then the next day or 2 days later, that video has 1,000 views, 2,000 views. No, it doesn't work like that. Or it had like 500 thumbs up. No, somebody bought them, or that channel creator bought those to make it look good on YouTube. That could really hurt your channel. That's why I'm a little disturbed that somebody would do that to me, right? I would never do that. I would never want to have an unorganic number because long-term that's bad for your channel. Right? I've never bought subs. I would never buy subs. I think if you're a channel creator that buys subscribers or does any of those kind of things, I think you're really harming your channel long-term. Just to see a number on the screen, no, not good. SEO, search engine optimization. Yeah, the only way you can do it is just be consistent and make content. And if people watch it, they watch it. If they don't watch it, they don't watch it. It is what it is. 1,000 views, 2 likes. Yeah. Or you'll see, and there's like no comments. Like there's a lot of ways you could tell, like, they spent a week's worth of dashing on you, Pedro. Yeah. Can you buy a drone live and have it delivered from a drone? Ooh, that's kind of interesting. Listen to Pandora while dashing unless Pedro's doing a live right along, says Mark. Listen to while in the background. Okay. You got the free Pandora or do you pay for it? You got the commercials on there? I've been seeing comments in regard to Spark driving. Are you now doing Spark as well? No, Eric, I'm not doing Spark. YouTube used to let you advertise your own channel through Google. Slim Pimpin', I've gotten things where I could actually buy advertisements for my channel. I've never done it, but I've seen that as an option, and maybe my YouTube studio or like on my YouTube feed. Like I've seen it, but I would never and have never done that. Those thumbnails get me every time. Vanessa says, anybody else think Pedro sounds like Matthew McConaughey? I guess that's a compliment. I like Matthew. All right. A little bit. Oh, really? I've never heard that before. Never. Carlos says, Pedro, the internet needs to find out who is Todd. Man, I would never like go to somebody's house and film it I wouldn't do that. I mean, if I would have went back, that video has some good views, right? But if I would have went back and filmed my interaction with Todd and asked him why, that video would have so many views right now. But I would never do that because you can get deactivated. Plus, why run into a situation where you're on somebody's property? You're confronting them. It could go sideways really quick. I don't know who Todd is. I don't know his mental state. We need a pic of Todd. I know Todd's in his 60s. I know that. Don't ask me. Don't tell me how I know, but I know. Did a little research. Only 332 in the live. 332 is fantastic. There are most channels on this gig economy who don't ever have 332 people. I'm proud to have 332. What are you talking about? Tom? I'm good with it, brah. I know Todd lit him out Marlboro after he's. Oh, I think Todd. Yeah, I can picture what Todd looks like. I could picture it, the kind of guy he is, and yeah, I could picture it. But I'd be making assumptions, but I can picture it. Yeah, I think he's not. I think he's a lonely, sad guy. He's got gray hair, little slightly overweight. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got you, Tom. You're good. Pedro, come to San Francisco for a week, chance. Well, I'll be in downtown LA in February, but I plan on wanting to do some more traveling. It's been fun going to Cleveland and going to various places that we've been. I might be going somewhere crazy in January. That's TBD. Y'all you're going to lose your mind if that happens. Trust me, it'd be something crazy. Todd Scammon in the winter years of his life, he had a quick victory, but in the long run, he's the one that's losing. Yep. This guy had a nice house too. Like he's not somebody that seems like he would need a meal. You know what I'm saying? Like I almost feel like if it was like a mom with some kids or something, and she's broke and she ain't got nothing, and you gotta do what you gotta do to eat. If that's the case, I'm not as upset. But like a regular old dude that's got a house that he probably owns in his 60s, and you're scamming for a $15 meal at Penn Station, I mean, you're just as bad as the person that was in here trolling my channel tonight. Y'all are the same kind of individuals. You're mad at the world. You're lonely. You think the world's changing too much for you. You can't control this. You're just mad at everybody because you're a sucker. I'll say it again. You're mad at everybody because you're a sucker. I ain't a sucker, and I ain't raising no suckers, man. We do what we got to do over here. I ain't looking to no man or woman or government or anybody to take care of me. I'm going to do what I got to do. And it's the ones that don't have that mentality are the ones that are mad at the way the world is and woe is me and always crying and always, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just a very sad existence. Very sad existence. Lack of it. Listen, y'all good. Todd. Alaska? No, not Alaska. Close though. I'll be in Vegas one day. Y'all are amazing. Listen, I'm not even going to ask y'all to hit the thumbs up because we've got 8,000 thumbs up. So it's pointless at this point. But if you want to, you can, because that's a real thumbs up. This has been fun. It's been interesting. Your boy, Mr.BetonYou's got haters, man. It's amazing. It's riveting because I got the pin comment linked. Anybody's always welcome on this channel to talk and have a real debate and have facts versus, like I got nothing to hide, but they don't show up because they are cowards. And I always win. I don't take L's. Y'all are amazing. Have a great week. Happy Thanksgiving. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll see y'all Wednesday for the motivational hour. Silent stream with commentaries coming Date TBD. I was going to do it this Friday, but I don't think Black Friday is a good day for that. What else do we have going on the channel? I think that's about it. Me and my boy Dash and Trader working on another video for you guys. We do some collabs with him. I'll be on the Money Hungry show on the last Wednesday of November. So not this coming up Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. It's on the Rideshare Guy, the Show Me the Money Club. I did a video for the Rideshare Guy that came out today. Go check that out. It's pretty good one. It's very similar to the one that came out yesterday about me doing the order, but I just kind of go a different route with it. Go check that out. And I guess that's about it. Y'all have a great day. Be safe. If you're out driving, be safe. If you're at home, hug somebody that's in your family that you love, your kids, your husband, your wife, your whatever, right? Your son, your daughter. Give them a hug. Tell them you love them, because that's what's really important. Peace.